All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Nippy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby.
Was good, my peoples. Was popping, man. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Here to have a little fun today on this day. You already know. Happy birthday to me from yesterday. For sure, salute to my peoples, man. Appreciate all the birthday love from everybody, man. From yesterday, man. Most definitely salute to my brother Lee Jackson. Definitely, you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Most definitely, bro. For sure. For sure. And what's good with my sister Quee, man? Appreciate you, sister. Appreciate you. You already know the vibes. What's popping, sister? Yeah, definitely got a little bit different little shit. We're gonna talk a little boxing for sure today, but I got a couple little things I want to talk about around the world that's been a little crazy and shit lately. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of different shit today. For sure. What's good with my boy Malaza, man? What's popping with my boy, man? What's good, bro? For sure, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, I had a good birthday yesterday, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be celebrating it the whole weekend, of course, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely be going out with the wifey later on and everything. So definitely been enjoying the birthday weekend festivities for sure, man. And definitely some crazy shit been going on, man, in the hip hop culture, man, recent time, and man, if anybody been paying attention, if anybody's familiar with um a female rapper named Glorilla, her and her sister in recent time, and Scarface, Scarface, um, been getting into it. Well, Scarface has started this whole crazy shit, you know what I mean, on some wild shit in recent time, and pretty much saying that Glorilla ain't did nothing for their family in 4 years. You know what I mean? So shit been crazy. You know what I mean? So definitely, I'm up here like this is some nasty work, man. And you see, uh, Glorilla's sister up there. You know what I mean? She was on TMZ yesterday talking yesterday, and I was like, this little clip was nasty work right there because she been going live lately, basically saying, like I said, that Glorilla hasn't done anything for her family, that her mom been working in FedEx and ain't retired her mom, her pops ain't got no money, saying that she was so hungry she done ate a roach, a whole bunch of crazy shit. You feel me? Like a whole bunch of wild shit. Like and talk about she should be rapping about her struggle and stuff when she ain't struggling and she leaving her family to struggle and everything. So here's a clip from Miss Scarface right here on this whole situation, which is wild. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit.
Start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bars of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. 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 She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. No, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling. You got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glow pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a Jaguar?
It was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
and of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500 flat.
I think she would jump at that.
I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero, none at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day gotta end. I don't give a
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It's nasty fucking work right there, dog. Like, real nasty work. All of this for $2,500 a piece for the family. Like, this was nasty work right here. Like, me, when she said 2,500, I'm thinking she gonna say some shit like, the 20,000, you know what I'm saying, 50,000 or something, 100,000. I think she gonna say some big shit. Like she say 2,500 a piece, dog. Like, come on, you gotta be shitting me. Like, you really gotta be shitting me, dog. Like, you gotta be shitting me. Hold on, man. I'm gonna play that back for y'all. This one more time, bro. Cause I see some people coming in the building, man. Salute to everybody, man, coming in the building, man. Man, salute to my boy Wine, man, in the building. Salute to Mr. Altruistic, man. Salute to my boy Savage Bo. Salute to my boy Trey Skills in the building, man. My boy Teach was good with you, bro. And Darius Warren was good with my dog, man. Was good. Let me run that back, man. Let's run that shit back real quick.
Start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together. Took baths and bars of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. Nothing. She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. No, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis she getting money to. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glow pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a Jaguar?
It was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video of it.
And of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of her like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like that's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a
$2,500 flat?
I think she would jump at that.
I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero, none at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day gotta end. I don't give a
Man, this is crazy as hell, bro. Like, and then what got me was they asked her about the part when the father, you know what I'm saying, talking about like, yeah, they got the father, Glorilla got, the father a Jaguar. And she's like, oh, what kind of Jaguar was that? Well, how new? They said it's a brand new Jaguar, like, and you know it was, and she ain't had no answer for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and just at the end of the day, like, this girl all of this for $2,500, bro, is nasty fucking work. And then on top of that, you've been going live on your platforms on Facebook. You was over there getting chime money and everything on your platform and everything yesterday. Then you wilding out, just going crazy, going live for hours and shit. You know what I mean? All of this when the other family members, they ain't even speaking out that much. Well, they have. I got a clip of it actually. Yeah, they speaking out and they basically saying opposite. They saying Glow is doing everything for them. You know what I mean? Like Glow is supporting them. And that's the whole crazy part about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always some of them one family members where, you got a one family member that they got that God that's fortunate, that's able to support the family in a real significant way. And you got multiple other ones that be jealous and envious of that shit, you know what I mean? And fuck up the bread and some shit. I'm pretty sure Glow done definitely supported Shorty, and then Shorty done fucked up the bag and shit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna keep supporting you and feeding you if you keep fucking up the bag, and then on top of that, you can't provide for your own, you feel me? Like, that's just the simple fact at the end of the day. But let me play this clip right here from these mothers, right here.
Bro, you bringing up our dead and our mama, and bro, fool. Glory you. Bro, you bringing up our dead and our mama, and bro, fool. Glory you dropping. Bro, you bringing up our dead and our mama, and bro, fool.
Let me see. If it's like for y'all.
Bro, you bringing up our dead and our mama, and bro, fool. Glory you dropping bank on them folks. Gave our mama 500,000.
And bought her mom house. Like,
bought her beans. The f is you talking about, bro? Just because other motherfuckers want to get something for themselves and don't want to sit around and just let somebody continuously let somebody keep giving them shit, don't mean that you know what I'm saying, that they got to be on. Want to sit around and let somebody give you money. Our mama get out there and work her job. And if she want to get a job, but she ain't got to worry about
Rap House TV.
Bruh, we ain't never had and Gloria putting in houses, bro. Gloria putting in cars, bro. Benzes. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You asked Gloria for some money. Gloria fit the city. You said you wanted like 8,000. Like, hey, bro, yeah, send me a quick 8,000. How you gonna beg somebody then tell them what to send you?
and then that person don't even fuck with you, so how in the you even sit there? That person don't even fuck with you like that. You better be glad that they even got mercy and giving you anything, bitch.
And Gloria like that with everybody, bro. But folks want to be snakes and talk about it like she don't be doing, bro. She do everything to people that don't snake out, bro. Like, for sure, everybody in the family, bro. If a make a call to Gloria dropping off. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact. Gloria randomly sending niggas money.
Yeah, man. So you got the family right there, man. So you see this shit, man. It's just nasty work, man, just to see this shit out there and bigger perspective right here, man. Just show you a life perspective, man. Blood ain't thicker than water in a lot of situations, you feel me, man? But for sure, man, let me salute to everybody coming us in the building. What's up, my boy? Crucial Content, man. What's good with you, man? Appreciate you, my boy, man. What's popping with you, bro? What's popping? Yeah, Trey Skills, he said, yeah. Trey Skills said, and Glow got a man in the NBA, sound like she hating to me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My boy Wise said, she's delusional. Facts, bro. That is. At the end of the day got in. Hey, for real, bro. Quickly said embarrassment. Absolutely. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to get to that, just talk about some other shit, man, just in general. You know what I'm saying, today. But this is something that I definitely want to get into, though, in a deeper perspective, though, because I seen some of the Shakur fans talking about this shit a little bit with the Shannon Sharpe shit, man. Let me play what Shannon Sharpe said about Shakur Stevenson, because I know Shannon, the boy Shakur Stevenson definitely responded to him in that cigar talk interview, man. And we can go and break that shit down, man, in retrospect, because I think Shakur definitely thought about that shit in the wrong manner. He went about it the wrong way, in my opinion. But I understand it for as, him being cool about it for us, like not, talking about him and shit. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see it. Let's play with Shannon Sharp shit real quick, bro.
Dance, he's not as fast, but I gotta make it. I gotta get inside. I gotta shoulder. I gotta head, but I gotta do whatever. I gotta
you gotta fight dirty, damn near, huh? Yeah.
Right. Because if I let you fight your fight, I'm not gonna beat you because as you said, you're the better pure boxer. I don't have the hand speed. I don't have the foot movement. I don't have the head movement to beat you.
Yeah.
So I've got to make it an ugly fight. And Teofimo was like, he's trying to fight. Well, I'm gonna show you I can box and I can beat you at your game, bro. You want to win the fight. You don't get more points. You don't get like, oh, he beat. And I get it. I get Ocho. Well, he beat him at his thing. No, bro, that's not your fight. That's not your game. That's not how you was gonna win this fight. And Shakur put on the boxing clinic. Ocho, just look for me. Shakur is a great fighter, but I wouldn't pay my hard-earned money to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for tickets to go see him.
No,
fight. It's just not.
Okay, hey, give me a better understanding on why you would. Now me, as much as
because I want to see some fighting. I don't want to see no and people like, well, that's if you go back and look at Floyd at 130, 135, 140, Floyd was getting people out of there. Look at Sugar Ray at that same weight, was getting people out of there. Look at Hearns. You look at Sweet Pea Whitaker. You look at all the great fighters that fought at 30, 35, 40. They were getting people out of there. I just don't think this style, he's not going to get enough people fighting this style, Ocho, to get him that $30, $40 million payday that he's
You know what? I think he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it anyway because he's the best at what he does. He's the best at 135. He's the best at 140, and his style. I mean, it's what it is. The point of the game of boxing is to hit and not get hit. Now, he's not like a heavyweight. He's not like some of the other 135 and 140 pounders that get people out of there. He does have knockouts. I think maybe 11, maybe 12, something like that. But it's probably not to the volume or magnitude that most people that enjoy boxing would like. But for me, I like pure boxers. I like watching the mastery from round to round. And I enjoy it. Unless you're I don't want to say real boxing fan, unless you enjoy the sweet science in itself and all that it entails, even if it's not a knockout, I enjoy it. I'll pay $1,000
You think do you like Sugar Ray style?
Sugar Ray, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now listen, you know what I call it? If you have that power to knock people out, that's the cherry on top of it. That's the cherry on top of all the other skill sets that you possess. Shakur, he has the chance to knock people out. Sometimes he take it in the deep water.
He don't take that chance, though, Ocho. You know you got to take a chance to knock somebody out. You got to put yourself in harm's way.
Yeah, but see that
and Ocho, for you to get that big play, that catch and run, sometimes you got to put yourself in harm's way. Sometimes, hey, you got to catch that thing, face him up to get going. We can't always throw you over the top, Ocho, and drop it in the bucket and let you get a 50-yarder. Sometimes I got to throw you a 5-yard around, Ocho, and you got to do it on your own.
Okay,
And I'm not saying, look, he's a phenomenal fighter. He got elite defense. He's a great counterpuncher. But I just think think in order for him to get the people to want to see him fight and to pay to see that fight, I just don't know. I just don't know. Look at Bud. Look at Bud at the lighter weight classes. You love Bud.
Absolutely. Hey, I mean, it's just it's the way he fights. It's the style in which he fights. It's the reason why he's 24.
Hey, I had no issue in what Shannon Sharp said at all. He basically broke it down, said he's for him to pay his hard-earned money. He feel like he don't feel Shakur's entertaining enough for him to spend his hard-earned money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy T Hill, man. What's good with you, my boy? Yeah, man. And you can't blame him for that. Like, he a grown ass man. He can definitely, spend his money on what he want to spend on. You know what I'm saying? In general, you know what I'm saying? That Shakur's style of fighting ain't his cup of tea. That's his choice. You know what I mean? And, he definitely broke it down in a deeper perspective, saying, guys at the lower weight divisions, and this is a casual from Shannon Sharp saying this. You know what I'm saying? If if that going, guys and the greats at lower divisions that we know of, was stopping guys. You know what I'm saying? And you would think at this time of the era that Shakur's in, he'd be stopping guys and taking more risks. You know what I'm saying? And you of course, with any sport that you involved in, of course, you know what I'm saying? Anything in your life, a lot of shit, you got to take risks. And that's what he want to see in the fights with, Shakur Stevenson. And that's why he said he don't care to spend his hard-earned money on fights with Shakur. Even though he already then gave him his props, he ain't shit on him 100% and be like, oh, yeah, he ain't he a shitty fighter and everything. He gave him his props and said that he's a tremendous fighter, best defensive fighter in the game, and et cetera, and all like that. He gave him his props. But Shakur, he went about it on some other shit though. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be taking shit in different perspectives, you know what I mean? And not hearing shit out 100%. You feel me? What's good, my boy T-Hill?
Go shy. It's your birthday. I just saw the link, so I was just gonna come up here and say happy birthday to my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Bro?
What's good with you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, what's good? Yeah, you tell me, dog. What we talking on, man? I can talk.
Man,
I can talk, bro.
Did you
I like to listen, though.
Hear that? Did you see that clip I just played with Shannon Sharp just now? What he said about Shakur?
I mean, I seen a little bit of the end, but I have seen it in totality. I'll say this, man. I understand that I don't have
I gotta break it down there if you ain't see it. And salute to my sister Drag Queen Boxing in the building. You already know. Salute to sisters. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah. That's Ty Drake for president. Shout out to Drag Queen Boxing on fire.
Back there. Let me play this back there.
For sure, baby boy. It's your birthday.
Dancing's not as fast, but I got to make it. I got to get inside. I got to shoulder. I got to prepare. But I got to do whatever.
You got to fight dirty, damn near, Unc. Yeah.
Right. Because if I let you fight your fight, I'm not going to beat you because, as you said, you're the better pure boxer. I don't have the hand speed. I don't have the foot movement. I don't have the head movement to beat you.
Yeah.
So I've got to make it an ugly fight. And Teofimo was like, he's trying to fight. Well, I'm going to show you I can box and I can beat you at your game. Bro, you want to win the fight. You don't get more points. You don't get like, oh, he beat, and I get it, Ocho. Well, he beat him at his thing. No, bro, that's not your fight. That's not your game. That's not how you was gonna win this fight. And Shakur put on the boxing clinic. Ocho, just look for me. Shakur is a great fighter, but I wouldn't pay my hard-earned money to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for tickets to go see him.
No,
it's just not.
Okay, hey, give me a better understanding on why you wouldn't. Now me, as much as
because I want to see some fighting. I don't want to see no and people like, well, that's. If you go back and look at Floyd at 130, 135, 140, Floyd was getting people out of there. Look at Sugar Ray at that same weight, was getting people out of there. Look at Hearns. You look at Sweet Pea Whitaker. You look at all the great fighters that fought at 30, 35, 40. They were getting people out of there. I just don't think this style, he's not going to get enough people fighting this style, Ocho, to get him that $30, $40 million payday that he's.
You know what? I think he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it anyway because he's the best at what he does. He's the best at 135. He's the best at 140, and his style. I mean, it's what it is. The point of the game of boxing is to hit and not get hit. Now, he's not like a heavyweight. He's not like some of the other 135 and 140 pounders that get people out of there. He does have knockouts. I think maybe 11, maybe 12, something like that. But it's probably not to the volume or magnitude that most people that enjoy boxing would like. But for me, I like pure boxers. I like watching the mastery from round to round. And I enjoy it. Unless you're I don't want to say real boxing fan, unless you enjoy the sweet science in itself and all that it entails, even if it's not a knockout, I enjoy it. I'll pay $1,000 too.
You think do you like Sugar Ray style?
Sugar Ray, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now listen, you know what I call it? If you have that power to knock people out, that's the cherry on top of it. That's the cherry on top of all the other skill sets that you possess. Shakur, he has the chance to knock people out. Sometimes he take him in the deep water.
He don't take that chance, though, Ocho. You know you got to take a chance to knock somebody out. You got to put yourself in harm's way.
Yeah, but see that
and Ocho, for you to get that big play, that catch and run, sometimes you got to put yourself in harm's way. Sometimes, hey, you got to catch that thing, face him up, and get gone. We can't always throw you over the top, Ocho, and drop it in the bucket and let you get a 50-yarder. Sometimes I got to throw you a 5-yard around, Ocho, and you got to do it on your own.
Okay,
And I'm not saying, look, he's a phenomenal fighter. He got elite defense. He's a great counter puncher. But I just think the thing is, I just think in order for him to get the people to want to see him fight and to pay to see that fight, I just don't know. I just don't know. Look at Bud. Look at Bud at the lighter weight classes. You love Bud.
Absolutely. Hey, you know, I mean, it's just it's the way he fights. It's the style in which he fights. It's the reason why he's 24.
Hey, y'all let me know what was wrong with anything Shannon Sharpe said. I have no issue with anything he said.
For me, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think what he said was wrong. I think it's the way it was said that was kind of the thing. He has a platform, right? And sans that damn interview with what's his name? Not Mike Epps. Pimp down. What's his name? He was in House Party. I mean, not House Party. Friday 3, the Friday after next.
Oh, to my Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. This nigga's platform has exploded. So people tune in and they listen to him. So when he says something about paying money to see him, I wouldn't pay money to see him. That's an influence. And that can shape for other folks. Like, you know what, man? Yeah, you're right. He did say a lot. Because what he said, a lot of what he said was actually true. It's just that can have an influence on now this person who I also agree with what, Ocho Cinco said. Like, Shakur is really great at setting people up and taking advantage of the things that they do or they're not so strong at. So if you do something repetitively or something that you're not good at and he can take advantage of it, he will do you. So he's supposed to take advantage of that. Now, I think that, Shakur definitely could do better for his viewership and people really falling in line is if he would do what he didn't do in the back room when he said after the fight, yo, I knew I was about to go for the knockout, but then he started fighting back. And I didn't want to get caught with nothing crazy. I don't think there was nothing he could throw crazy at Shakur that was going to catch him. He was just that much ahead of him. Because I don't think he's faster than Tio. I just think he processes things faster. He's quicker. And he's quicker with his reactions. And Tio's coming from a position where his hands are down. So it's harder to go up. High hand wins. And on top of that, he's thinking now where Shakur is responding. So everything's happened much more faster. So it looks like he's faster. But he didn't have no threat in that fight. He could have pressed him in that 12th round in particular. You seen him hit him with 5 successive shots that all kind of shook him off his balance. He could have pressed. And I don't think there was nothing that Tio could have done to stop him from pressing. Plus, he was able, because he didn't pick up the fact that he didn't use his left as often, he didn't even attack that. So there was nothing that Tio was doing in there physically or mentally that was going to stop him from doing it. So while my man does have no problem with, I don't have no problem with what he said. I just wish he would have said it differently regarding that part of it. Cause it can affect folk. It could be like, you know what? He right, man. I ain't about to waste my money on that, bro.
More so because of the platform, because of his platform is a huge platform.
Exactly, and influence.
In that perspective, for as like, I see why people will be mad at Shannon Sharpe for it in that perspective, because of the fact that he's saying
because
it
of
on
the
that
influence.
platform. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's his opinion,
Yeah, it
though.
is definitely his
Like,
opinion, and he
it's
has a
his
right to his
opinion
opinion.
at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So he can say
Absolutely.
whatever the hell he want on his platform.
Oh,
And
for
then,
sure.
as far as him saying what he would want to spend his money on, of course, like I said before, that man is a grown ass man. He
No,
can
you're
spend
fact.
his
That's a
money
fact.
on whatever he want to spend on. If he feel like Shakur ain't excited enough that for him to want to spend his money on, he has his own doing as well to do so. You know what I mean? That's all I would say in that particular
No,
for
Cam, you're
anybody
right.
that looking into it. But I do understand people's perspective for as like they looking at it in Shannon Sharp for as him saying it on his platform in particular. You know what I mean? Because he got a big platform, and of course, that rang out, and of course, but a lot of people, he's not the only person that thinks that way. A lot of other people
Facts.
think the same way, and I'm the same person that believe the same thing too. Like if Shakur want to take that shit to the next level, shit,
Facts.
some of these guys that you just dominating, which I felt like he dominated Tio, I felt he dominated him enough to where he could have stopped that dude and got him out of there. You know what I mean? But he wasn't willing to take the risk. But he said his own self. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. And that's why I said I don't think he was wrong. I just think it could have been a better way of saying that part. Other than that, man, I
Absolutely.
don't have a problem at all with what he said. Because I not only say that because of the influence that he has. Like, today is all about influence. Hell, they got people that's out here pushing product because of who they are on this social media. So they use their
Absolutely.
influence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's good? What's good? What's good? Sheldon, man, what's popping with you, bro? You came up here after T Hill, man. What's good,
Oh
man? What you
yeah,
think about this?
I had to say something because the only problem I have with what he said is that Ray never fought at 130 or 135 or 140. Thomas Hearns never fought at 130, 135 or 140. So get your facts straight before you start spewing out useless information. But he has the absolute right to say what he's saying and spend his money where he wants to spend it. I don't have no problem with that. In my opinion, it's not going to show that. It's not going him saying that. It's not going to slow down Shakur's train because people who love boxing are going to go watch Shakur fight somebody else when he fights another big name or a name they consider a big name and watch him dominate and beat them up. People still going to watch it. He has the right to his opinion. There's nothing wrong with him stating his opinion. That's what I have. That's the only problem I have with the YouTube boxing community. Motherfucker want to get mad at you for having an opinion that's different than theirs. That shit makes no sense to me. If everybody thought the same way and had the same opinions, the world would be a boring place.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey. And who came up come up here next? My boy Isaiah, what you doing, man? What's up with you, brother, man? What's good, man? What you think
Yo, what's
about?
going on? What's going on, Cam? Yo, happy Born Day, brother. Been a minute, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, man. We've been active, man. We've been active, man. You've been missing out. We've been active over here.
Yeah, you know what, bro? Every time you go live, I'm at work, bro. So, and
Okay, yeah.
I work with kids, bro. So
Oh,
I can't
facts,
even put it,
facts, facts,
I can't even put
facts.
it on, bro, because they about to be repeating, oh, that motherfucker trash, or I don't want to say some crazy
Facts,
shit,
facts, facts. You all
but
good.
nah,
You all
bro.
good.
But you know what, bro?
Facts.
Shannon Sharp. You know what? I was talking to Deem. I was on Deem's channel, bro, and I had said this. I had said the only reason like this is what I think why Shakur sold out and even broke numbers, right? Just because at the end of the day, we know that one dude who goes to New York and he breaks his own record. And the people get ecstatic for that. You know what I mean? Like that shit is just legendary. So Shannon Sharp got a point. He like going to see them knockouts, and I'm sure Shannon Sharp been at a couple tank fights in New York. So that's probably why he's like, you know what? Oh man, like Shakur, he cool, but like he can't really satisfy this, like he can't satisfy the thrill of a nice match. And I get it. Ocho was trying to get up there and he was trying to defend. He was trying to defend Shakur by saying, "You see, I like to watch that." And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shakur, he might not be finishing, but I'm starting to appreciate the fact that he's starting to let his hands go more. But Only thing he's missing is that finisher. Like he's scared to take risks. Like I seen him talk about his power, about Tio's power with Najee. He said, yo, Tio, he was fighting back, and he hit me, and I felt the power, and I didn't want to get hurt. So that just goes to show that,
I
like,
think he was gassing
Shan,
that shit.
he had to have been, bro. The way he
Yeah,
was
he was
fighting, but I mean
gassing that
Shannon.
shit.
But you see, bro, Shannon got every right, especially if he's paying $3K a ticket. Like, and for Shakur to sit there and Najee and be like, oh yeah, everyone got their own opinion, but that he could say some shit about him, and I'm just like, bro, Core, you can't say that about Shannon because Shannon's a paying customer. He probably been at everybody's favorite fighters fight,
Hey,
front
exactly.
row,
And matter of
3K,
fact, let me play
4K,
what Shakur
5K
said
seats, and
about
he just
Shannon
mad
too
because
on that shit, by the
Shannon
way,
ain't dropped
since we
that bag
talking
right there with
about it.
them, and I get it, but that's
By
all
the
I gotta
way.
say, brother.
You made it easy. Excellent night. Used to the jab. We're going to get into all of that, too.
You should have stopped him.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Cool. I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm beating y'all to it, dog. Look.
I'm just trying to tell you,
I
though.
love it, though. I love it because at the end of the day, we should have stopped this hell of a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not a hell of a fighter no
He
more?
is.
Or is he a bum now?
They saying that, too. I think that's disrespect.
Or is he a bum?
Nah, you can't say that.
Now he's a bum.
People are saying that, but I don't think you can't say
crazy,
that.
though.
Yeah,
but that's why they feel like I should have stopped him. Like, just this bum-ass fighter, get rid of him because you had him.
But I don't think it was that he was a bum. I don't think it was a bum, Cole. I think it was that you were so in control that once we got to the like 9th and 10th round, where it's like, all right, everyone could see you got him figured out. Tio know you got him figured out. Everyone else. So I guess it was like, all right, is he gonna step on the gas to try to get him out?
But then it's a risk with that, right?
Yeah.
Is it not?
Oh, definitely. 100%.
So if you win in a fight and you blowing somebody out, right? 8-0, 9-0, and then you say, fuck it. I'm going to take the risk in this 10th, 11th round, and we're going to trade it out and duke it out.
Yeah.
And then during the risk, he crack you and catch you.
Yeah.
What type of dumb shit have you just done during this fight to where you was winning the entire fight and now you hurt and this nigga done got you? Because he can crack.
Yeah.
I seen it. I felt it firsthand. He can crack.
So, but all right, but there's people that'll say, and you know who else said it today? I don't know if you saw Shannon Sharp. He said
he's
that.
Sick.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp said that.
He's sick.
Unc said that. Unc said
he's sick.
He said, Shakur, we know he got skills. He did a great job.
Sick.
But he said, I don't know if I would pay because I want to see more offense. Or I'm trying to forget. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know how he said it. What did you think about that when he said that? Because like I said, that's the only critique that's out there now, and he's saying that. What do you think about that narrative?
Guys like him, man, I just try to ignore them because at the end of the day, I could really get on his ass with his business and talk about what he doing that's dumb as a motherfucker. It's a bunch of dumb shit Mr. Shannon Sharp is doing in the world. But at the end of the day, I'm going to play the high role because at the end of the day, you just too ignorant to understand what's going on. Just because I make shit easy, that's when it's boring. It becomes boring because I'm in there hitting the guy and the guy ain't getting nothing back.
Yeah.
And that's not entertaining. It's like, okay, you.
Hey, man. Hey. Crazy right there. Now, my thing is, he mad about it in a perspective for us to the fact that where he say, I could get on his ass and say a whole bunch of shit about him and everything and get personal with him. What's the point of getting personal with him? All Shannon did was gave his opinion and said he wouldn't spend your money on watching you fight. That's all he said. You know what I mean? Of course, the platform is big, so I can understand it from that perspective. But go ahead, my sis. What's popping with my sister?
First of all, happy birthday, brother. I have so many thoughts running
Hold
through my
on. Let me
mind right
go in
now.
and go out. I can't hear now. Hold on. Damn.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can
Loud
hear you.
and clear. Loud and clear.
Check 1,
Yeah,
2, jab, queen, check 1. Check 1,
I have
2, jab, check 1.
so many thoughts running through my mind right now. I don't understand how it is that people immediately call people casuals if they don't agree with them. I don't understand how it is that we can hear Shakur admit these things and still say he's like that. It's obvious to anybody who has eyes that the young man does not trust his own chin, right? With every risk, there is a reward. Yes, in certain situations, there can also be a punishment for your risk. But if you want to call yourself the face of boxing, taking risk is included in that, right? And I heard him in the locker room when he said I was gonna start try to knock him out, but he started fighting back. What the hell did you think he was gonna do? Just let you knock him out? And I don't give a damn what some of people are saying. I see Mr. Shelton having a hissy fit in the comments section. But nobody thought that Teofimo Lopez would win this fight. So I don't understand what are we really talking about? Shakur has never been in a fight that we thought he can lose. So what does that really say about his skills? Yes, he is defensive, but everyone has complained about his offense for years. This is not a new revelation. It's just coming more and more apparent to certain people, and they're getting agitated because they're feeling like you don't appreciate his style. People have been watching boxing their whole life and say the same damn thing. It is about hitting and not getting hit in certain situations, but it's also the hurt business. It's also the entertainment business. And I 100% agree with Shannon Sharp. You will not get $2,000 out of me to see you play a high class game of pity pat or to have a big drawn out sparring session, because that's exactly what he did. He didn't finish his food. How the two niggas that came before you ended their show with a knockout, and you're the main event, and you didn't. I've been saying this for a while. T.O.'s power didn't carry. I don't know what the hell Shakur's doing. My daddy, that lets you know he's scared to get hit. That lets you know he don't really want to get in there with nobody with no real power that's a sharpshooter. I felt his power. He got a little crap. Since when? You the same nigga that just said 2 weeks ago, any nigga that let Cambosos beat him can't never beat me, and this, that, and the third. So what are you talking about? You out of your own mouth said you've been watching Teofimo for years, so you better have went in there and did that, but you should have finished him. But you did it because you didn't want to take risks. And not wanting to take risks tells me he does not trust his own chin. So no, he will never be a face of boxing because he doesn't have what it takes. I said this before. Shakur he's an attractive guy, he's a family guy, he has skills, but he does not have a killer instinct. And that is what's going to tell for him.
Exactly.
Yes, people like knockouts, bro. People like knockouts. People love what Keyshawn did. People love what Shushu did. That's how you finish a damn show.
True that. True that.
It's ridiculous. And I need people to stop saying that shit. You don't appreciate real boxing. Why? Because I don't want to see you play fucking sparring on a main event, on the main stage that you charge me $80 to watch. Give me some entertainment.
Man, right.
That's all I got. I just listen to the words that come out of his mouth, bro. He's telling you himself he don't trust his own chin. I mean, yeah, but he started fighting back. What the hell do you mean? This ain't damn the damn heavy bag. Of course he's gonna hit you back. Still disappointed me, but I expected Shakur to win. I don't think anybody did not expect Shakur to win this fight. Who else besides somebody who last name is Sanchez or Lopez thought Teofimo Lopez was gonna win this fight? I mean, let's be realistic. Shakur doesn't never take a fight he knows he can't win. Are you kidding me? That ain't his MO. He wants to spar you before he fights you. And then he wants to see where you at. He wants to spar you multiple times before he actually fights you. And then when he's comfortable enough with you in sparring that he can make a fight with you and win, that's when he will fight you. I don't care what nobody said. This nigga's not taking fights he don't think he can win. There's no dog in him. I can take it how you
None at all.
I drank for president.
I agree with you 100%, sis. There's no dog in that boy at all. He don't hunt. He don't eat what he kill. He don't go for it. You had it on the head when you said that he don't have that killer instinct. I've been thinking that for years, just watching him. He don't have that killer instinct. And then he also told another tell on himself in that Najee's interview. He said he wanted to go get him, right? I mean, remember in the locker room, he said he wanted to go get him, but he didn't want to get hit with nothing crazy. That told you that he don't trust his chin. Plus, he don't know how to set him up, how to set anybody up for a knockout. He's all defense and distance. That's all he is. All he is. Tank said it a long time ago. He said his defense He don't have any head movement at all. All he do is jump away from you and throw jabs at you when you come at him and try to move you in a position where he can just jab. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all we see in him. That's all I see in him. You know what I mean? He just don't have that killer instinct, just like Jab Queen said. Plain and simple. I agree with that. Because if he did, Tio would have been out there. Tio looked like he was wishing he would hit him with something. He was standing in front of him, taking those 1, 2, 3 taking those combinations. I was like, damn. I was like, you ain't gonna knock this nigga out? I'm like, I just went on. I was like, man, let me just sit back and just drink. That's the type of fight it was. You know what I mean? But also, I digress. Happy birthday to you, brother, KMJ.
Appreciate you,
Happy
brother.
birthday
Sure.
to you. I had to get on there because I agreed exactly with what Jab Queen said. He does not have a killer instinct. You know what I mean?
Listen, part of the excuse me, part of the sweet science is also knowing how to set traps and set niggas up to get them out of there. It just doesn't appear to me
Exactly.
that he knows how to do that. He had a good performance. Teofimo is a good name. So let's see where he goes from here. Because now that he's stripped at 135, he can't go back down unless he just wants to go back down and just cherry pick all over the town. But unless he's gonna stay at 140, I want to see him fight some real niggas. Fight an Antoine Russell. Fight somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't run around here fighting the pit bulls of the world that y'all dogged another fighter for fighting. You're gonna fight Lamont Roach. All of a sudden, all of these are good fights for him. What level do y'all really think he's on then? If all of these are good competitive fights for him, but they trash for another fighter, what level do y'all really think he's on?
He on the bottom level.
BBO, what's good with my boy, man? BBO, what's popping with you, brother?
Yo, what's going on? I just want to say, man, salute to my man Cam. Happy birthday, man. 55
Appreciate you,
years
brother.
old. I'm proud of you, dog.
Cleveland is the city where he comes, so run.
Hey, I just got to say this, man. And I'm not a Shakur Rivera fan or Shakur Sanchez, whatever he call himself. I think Shakur had a brilliant performance. Bernard Hopkins wasn't no knockout artist. He was number one. The best fight of Ali's career by most people who watched him was when he fought Cleveland Williams, Big Cat Cleveland Williams, and he did nothing but box. So I'm not going to sit here and disparage Shakur for boxing. At the end of the day, everybody's not blessed with the power like Abdul Wahid, Mike Tyson, you can name them. Everybody's not blessed with that power, but I seen him go in there and beat the life out of a two-time Ring Magazine champion. People say what they want, you know, he went in there and beat the life out of Tio. I think as boxing fans, Shakur has a horrible personality. That's what it is. People are not used to a light-skinned dude who can't punch talking like he a monster. That's what it is. He talks like he's a monster, but I seen the same thing with my man Bernard Hopkins. What he tell Trinidad? You know, I think he stepped on the Puerto Rican flag and he did nothing.
He did.
But
He
boxing.
threw it down and stepped on it.
He did nothing but boxing. But I mean, people forget Trinidad was a hard hitter and he made Trinidad look easy. So what I'm saying is I'm not gonna go crazy on Sanchez for that, but he just got a bad personality and people don't like it. But I think when it come down to it, whether it's at 140 or he go up, whatever he do, that's a hell of a performance. Because you only get credit for what you do in the ring. The man's a two-time Ring Magazine champion. They had the ring belt for over 100 years. Everybody's not. Some guys have never even been a Ring Magazine champion. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, he's boring." And well, I will sleep. Of course, Shakur is boring. A lot of black fighters are boring. What's new? We might get 2 or 3 dudes who might can knock somebody out, and we overhype them. Because if you think about it, every time Mike Tyson fought somebody, he got his ass whooped. So that's what I mean when I say, like, and don't forget, Ali got his ass whooped. That's part of boxing. But I think Shakur had an A+ performance. I never want to see him again. Shannon Sharp, really, for me, Shannon Sharp can't say nothing because he like to pay OnlyFans models. You can't dog the dude and think people not gonna come back at you.
I'm gonna show you this. He came back. No, he came back.
That's the
You
problem,
can't
BBO. That's
No, you
the
got that ain't
problem,
good.
bro.
Jab, I know.
That's the
Hey, Jab,
problem,
it's
brother.
me.
you can't take it
Oh
personal when somebody
I
man,
does
know it's you,
your
BBO. I
performance.
know. I know.
Hey,
I
I didn't
know
want to
it's you.
say it, but I knew this ninja would for sure.
I
You
mean,
You
knew
know about
BBO
that
was
for
going to say
sure.
it.
Holy
can,
We
can I can
all
I can
knew
I can
BBO
I
was
ask you
going
guys
to
a
say that
question?
shit.
For
But I'm
most
the
of us,
most evil
for
man in
most of
boxing,
us,
though. I'm the most evil man in boxing. This
no.
is
But
the
let me
most
say,
flip-flop queen in
no.
boxing
Pop is
right
from
here.
the devil. Pop is from the devil.
No. You are
He's
the
Oh
from
shit!
devil's
Ninja
Hey,
Man.
spawn,
smoke!
fat boy.
Hey, get on BBO ass. Get
You
on his
are the
ass,
devil's
B.
spawn. You are the devil's spawn, fat boy. No. You are Mr. Flip-flop.
Say it again. No.
No,
I'm
you are
giving.
Mr.
I like.
Flip-flop,
Hold
man.
on.
You are Mr.
Can I speak?
Flip-flop.
I know you probably somewhere sitting in the woods making
Nah,
hoops.
I'm sitting
But let me
right
just say
here.
this.
Nah, I'm sitting right here.
Let me say
Right
this.
here. Not in the
Let me
car
say
like
this.
you with the windows up, eating a cheeseburger. Chill out.
Smoke, give him that backwood barbecue. Then he said
Chill
you in
out,
the
man.
wood. Give him that backwood barbecue, player.
Whenever you meet Pop, you smell like gasoline and fries. So I
Bro, that's because
understand.
you smell like you the one always in the
Damn.
car.
I'm just saying I get
And
it.
you smell like gas station food. Like, stop this.
No, when you smell me, you gonna smell Bond number 9. You probably never heard of that.
When I come around, bro, it's gonna smell like soap and weed. I
Yeah,
can't say the
or
same
that
for
Nautica Blue, right?
Nigga said you got that Bond number 9 fish and grish editions, dog.
Hey. Shout out to the Breakfast Bucks, man.
y'all this is crazy, yo.
And guess what though, Ken? We got to remember this, man. There's a young guy out of DC named Jalil Hackett about to be the next middleweight champion. So get ready for him.
Oh yeah,
You think
Jalil look good. He look good on
Jalil can be champion at 154?
He at
yeah.
160 now.
He at
He
160.
look
Oh yeah.
good.
Matter of fact, he fought at 157 on that fight on Zuffa the other day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, is he signed
He
with
look
Zuffa though?
good.
He signed.
Yeah, he signed with
Yeah,
him.
he's with Zuffa.
Yeah, that was his debut.
And keep in
You see
mind
my
this.
man
Hold
Coach
on. While
Kenny
we
in the
listen, let me
corner.
ask y'all this. While y'all dogging Shakur, let's talk about this punk David Benavidez who's running from Ja Obata.
Oh my God, man. We already proved
man, cut
that
it
to be
out, yo.
wrong, man. Stop it,
Cut it
bro.
out.
Stop it. The John Obata about to fight Brandon Glanton, bro, in
It's
fucking March
mandatory.
on Zuffa.
Hold on. He getting his Abdul Wahid on. He's fighting the mandatory.
Man,
I
just
don't want to
because
hear
you
nothing.
growing don't mean we gotta
He's
listen.
fighting Brandon Glanton, brother.
That don't mean we gotta listen.
I
Boy.
thought he was going to unify with Noel McKillen. I thought
He turned the
that
fight
was going to
down.
be the move.
He turned his $17 million fight down. What can you do with that?
17 minutes, man. Who the hell was going? Who's going to pay Noel
Man.
It was
McKellar fucking $17 million?
the total
Dude.
card was for
Stop playing with me,
17 million.
BBO. Stop playing with me.
No, the total listen. The
Stop
total
playing with
card
me.
was for 17 million.
Nah, we don't even want to hear that, man. We don't hear
Listen,
that
because they tried what they
I want to hear that blasphemy.
listen.
Man, you capping, brother.
I'm not.
Stop it.
That's blasphemy. Yeah, blast your ass the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me ask you
yo.
a question. Didn't
He
y'all
ain't signed for
Obata
no
win multiple
17
belts
mil.
before? Didn't he drop belts? Didn't y'all Obata drop belts?
I'm not
No,
sure.
I think he still got the
I don't think he's
IBF
ever
though.
unified. I was in the
No,
impression
he
of.
never did that.
So he never unified.
Nope.
So
Yeah, he never unified.
Hold on, wait, but David
Say it again.
Benavidez, and then you say, oh, now he wants to unify. He ain't unified in how many years?
Who?
Ja Obata.
Ja only got
He's been
29
looking
fights, bro.
unified the whole time since he had that strap.
They've been running from and he's from
He's
Australia.
been defending that strap for the longest.
I'll put like this. When your boy David Benavidez grow a pair of nuts and not be a eunuch, then we'll talk. Anybody that want to see me, I got $100 on my boy Ja. Stop him.
Bet, fat boy. Bet.
Say it again.
Bet.
Hold on, let me go ahead and go out. Hold on.
Too. I ain't one of them dudes that you run game on. Bet.
What you say?
Bet it. Like
Hold on. I can't hear my dude Pop with the Skechers on. What did you say, Pop?
Let me put in the chat for you. Bet. Bet. Jump back in so you can hear. Bet.
Nigga said want me to put it in the chat for you. What up, Smoke Dog? How you feeling, baby boy?
Is that Smoke with the Skechers on?
Bro, you wear British Knights. Stop it. That's the only thing your foot fit in.
Damn. British Knights. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Pop wore the same suit he wore to a funeral. To a job. Pop.
Like this flip flopping dude.
He got that one gray suit like James Evans, man.
Black MAGA hat guy.
Man, that boy BBO stupid. You over there trying to spread that David Benavidez Ja Obata propaganda bullshit.
Hey Cam,
You hear me?
after Smoke get his bars off, can we talk about that? Because I really would like, because since he brought that in there with Jalil and Jai, we could go over and talk about how that can affect future fights, man, with him being over at Tufa.
Especially at
No, actually,
154.
no. I wanted to keep on something with Mr. Shakur because I want to know something about
For
some
sure,
shit
for
with
sure, for
Shakur
sure, for
today
sure.
a little bit from some people today a little bit because there's been a lot of conversation with Mr. Shakur in recent times on what he said right here.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm big. Yeah.
So who's on your list then? Who's on your list? Like, all right, you want to make the money. You at the point now, you're the guy, the marquee fights. You can dictate things now. It's not like only before, like 2 years ago, it was like, Shakur, we got to see. Now you in a power position now. So if you got to make the decision, like, all right, these guys is on my list now.
I mean, like I said, it's about who the most lucrative. And the guys that's the lucrative fights is the guys that I'm going to fight. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I see Pitbull. Pitbull is a guy that's a name
I like
in the
that.
sport.
Yeah, I like that.
And honestly, it's a lot of casual fans that love Pitbull.
Yeah.
So most of his fan base is the guys that's like casuals and believe that.
And a lot of Mexicans.
They believe that a guy like Pitbull would be the style to do something with me, but easy work.
Easy work. That's a good fight. I like the Pitbull. All right, what about Ryan Garcia?
I would love it.
Would you fight him at full? Because I think he's at 47 now.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to tell you again, and I told all of these guys, if y'all want me to come to 147, I'm coming there with rehydration clause. I don't even do that.
Yeah.
But why am I going up to these guys' weight classes if I'm not planning on going there? So any of y'all want to fight me at 147?
Yeah, rehydration.
10 pounds.
10-pound
That
rehydration.
mean-
like
that
the IBF rule, basically.
You got to understand, that means on fight night, when we get in the ring, they're going to be 157, maybe 158.
Max.
No bigger than 160 that night.
Right.
I'm cool with that.
So if we could get it like, all right, like the IBF
But-
rule, 10-pound rehydration.
Yes, but think about it. If there's no rehydration clause, these guys going to get it up to 170 pounds.
Yeah, 175.
I'm in the 140s on fight night.
Yeah.
So if I'm 140, they 170. Bro, what am I in here wrestling around with these?
Right.
Come on, bro.
How did you feel at 140 though? Like compared to 35, did you feel any difference, or was it?
Now, this is my thing about
Man,
him with
nigga
this
pussy,
whole
man.
rehydration clause shit.
But he called them out.
See, this is my
He calls
thing.
them out. Like, I don't get this. He calls them out. You called Conor Ben out. You went up there on Ariel Wallace
Exactly.
asking. You called these guys out. What are you saying? They want you to come. You putting your fucking name. You putting their name in your mouth. What is happening? Like, oh my
No,
god.
nobody's.
Man, that nigga
This is my thing. My thing is nobody's asking Shakur to fight at 147. Like he's the one. I feel like he's trying to force
Exactly.
that shit upon us, like and make us want him to fight Conor Ben. Like nobody's asking for him to fight Conor Ben. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like I want to see him fight at 140 and fight Gary and. If he was to fight Dalton Smith, shit, fuck it. Go ahead and unify up and fight Dalton Smith for all I fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him do that shit instead, rather than him fight at 147 and, put these guys on rehydration clause, because he's pretty much saying anybody that he fights at 147 going to have to take a rehydration clause fighting him pretty much. And he's the same guy that said that rehydration clauses was bullshit.
Yep.
So why
Exactly.
would you list like
He
some of
talk
these guys
shit to
really
Tank
need, like,
about that,
some of that-
but then he do it.
take some of
You
that
know
money,
what I mean?
some of that money you getting, and go get you a fucking PR and market. My fault, bro. Go get you a PR marketing team, so you
We
can
already got one.
what you say. No, it ain't working. It ain't working.
Yeah, I know.
They ain't telling you, hey, yo, don't say this because you already said that. You don't want to look stupid. And everybody going to be like, no, I didn't really mean it when I said it. Yes, you did. But if you want rehydration clauses, right, like you that guy, it costs, baby. So if they say, hey, I need $5 extra million for that, and you got to pay it. If not,
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And listen,
Yeah, that's a fact, and that's what Conor Ben said. Conor Ben, he already said it. Matter of
He
fact,
told him.
let me
He
get that
told him
clip.
hit
I
him
got this
off.
shit from Conor Ben.
Yep.
What he said.
Shakur, Wembley, locked in. Be ready. You want the rehydration clause? You gotta pay. Yeah? I still smash your ass. First fight down at 147 in 3 years. And I'll still give it to you.
Hey,
Here's
y'all
my thing, right?
Conor
Hold
Ben
on, let me say
garbage.
something.
He
Let
a
me say something.
garbage junk teeth.
Conor Ben is trash, right? But here's my thing. You know Conor Ben ain't fought at 147 in about 3 years plus. But not only are you going to bring him down from his weight class that he's been fighting at to 147, you're also going to rehydrate him, and somehow you're going to want credit for that win too. I like those.
Exactly.
Mm.
They said the bullshit on Tank when he had a rehydration clause.
That's tough.
He only had it on
That's
2
tough right
boxes.
there.
Check this out. Tank only put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia. Look
That's
at the
tough.
height difference and look
Hold on,
at
let
the
me go
weight
ahead. Go ahead. Hold
difference.
on, man. I can't hear all the way.
And look at Tank is what? 5'4"? You know what I mean? I'm like, come on. Make it make sense. It makes sense for him to get a rehydration clause on them. Because they fuck around, come in the fight way bigger. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the
You look
thing.
at
Why we
Shakur
talking
about the
about that
same
nigga? That nigga's
size,
in
man.
jail. Hey, why we talking about that nigga, man? That nigga in jail.
He ain't nigga. What you talking about? He ain't in no jail, man. Cut
Hey,
it
I'm
So
gonna
out,
put it in the
let me
chat for
just
you,
tell you
Sheldon.
something
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
show you why in
Let
various
me tell you
ways.
something real quick. This is what happens when you have a good, dedicated team. Ryan Garcia has not made weight since 2021 for any of his fights. Go look it up. He's fought in catch weight since 2021 because the nigga cannot make any weight class. He is just undisciplined as hell. So you mean to tell me you're supposed to allow him to blow weight because it was supposed to be for Tank's belt if y'all forgot? Ryan missed weight. So they said, we'll make it a catch weight. And he has to get a rehydration clause. So not only was he supposed to allow Ryan to blow weight, he wasn't supposed to put a rehydration clause on this nigga, even though he already couldn't make the weight. So tell me how in the hell is that fair to Javante?
Mm-hmm.
If the nigga knocking out heavyweights, ain't that what they say?
What heavyweight has Javante fought?
That's what they say. He knocking out heavyweights in sparring.
Spawn? You talking about the
You gotta
spawn,
become heavy
man.
on sparring.
Talking
How
about
is that fair
spawn.
to Javante? Y'all crying about this rehydration weight clause, but how is that fair to Javante? The nigga already blew weight. So y'all want him to be able to blow
Hey,
and
I'm just pointing out what y'all be saying. I don't have a
No,
dog in the fight. I'm just pointing out what y'all be saying. He knocking out heavyweights in sparring. He did okay. If he doing all that, what the fuck you need a rehydration clause for?
Hey, Sheldon, do you know who else be beating on bigger people in sparring? As legend has it, Shakur Stevenson. They say he be whipping on heavyweights, middleweights, cruiserweights.
Hey, I mean,
that go
I would
both
say this
ways,
kind
bro.
of Ben, but this the thing though. The whole thing with kind of Ben is right now with him in particular though. Like he's talking when fighting with Rolly right now. So like he's in conversation and talking about fighting with Rolly, and Rolly, you seen them messing around, wrestling around, the other day. That's what I'm saying. I don't even see that fight with Shakur even happening next in particular. So my thing is, why is he pushing for this fight when Conor Bennett's looking at Rolly right now? And he's still the mandatory for Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios if he wants that fight, if he wanted to try to push for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. Like, who's asking for Shakur to fight at 147? Nobody's asking this man. He's pushing this upon us for us to
Exactly.
want to watch the fight at 147, and nobody's asking for it. Like, nobody's asking
Mm-hmm.
for him to fight Conor Ben. Like,
Well, hold
and then
on, to keep it fair.
you notice he's calling out Pitbull now, like you know what I'm saying. And y'all the guys that sit there and be like, oh, he's fighting for legacy and all of that shit. But he's the one that's telling you he's looking for the most lucrative fight. Like I've been telling y'all guys, he's
Well,
looking
to
for
be fair,
the easiest lucrative fight for him.
Devin did have his name on that list first. So if he wants to make an argument for who's calling him the 147, it would be Devin. But as far as Connor Ben, he called Connor Ben out. So that part is correct. I don't see why people are acting, this fight with Connor Ben is the thing. Like Connor Ben called for this. No, Shakur called for this. He put himself in these conversations, would also bring back up the Devin conversation, because when I saw Shakur's name on that list for Devin, I said myself, why is he trying to fight 135 pounds? But since you threw your name in the ring and you said you'll fight Conor Ben at 147, well, hell, now the floodgates is open. So why not Devin?
He want to fight Devin with a rehydration clause as well.
Yep.
What I'm saying, nobody's asking you like that, bro. Nobody asked you for that fight except Devin Man put your name on the list, whatever. But nobody's asking you to go up there. You're volunteering to go up there. So why do they have to acquiesce to what you want when you're the one who's volunteering to go up there? This is cherry picking at his time.
Your argument makes sense. Your argument does make logical sense. If you want to go fight these guys at a higher weight class, you can't make demands and stipulations. You're not that big of a star yet.
Exactly.
You're going to have to pay, and even if you do put a rehydration clause, exactly what you said, be more, you're going to have to pay what you weigh. You're going to have to pay for that shit. And Conor Ben already let you know you're going to have to pay. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, and you're going to have to take your ass to the UK on top of that.
And that's why I get mad with people when they bring up Floyd in that situation, right? Because Floyd used to put rehydration clauses on people, but Floyd would pay you to do that. They don't mention that part.
But this is hard. But let me let everybody know this. I don't have a problem with rehydration clauses because of the fact that we do got a whole bunch of fucking fighters out here that's fighting at fucking weight classes that they're not supposed to be fucking fighting at, and that's the obvious. If these guys fall at their natural fucking weight classes, we wouldn't even have that fucking problem. We wouldn't even have no rehydration clause. That's the issue. That's the whole 100%. That's the whole 100% issue. If these fighters fought at their natural weight, they'll be absolute fine. But people get mad when people put rehydration clauses on fighters and stuff, when some of these fighters do be needing these rehydration clauses. And I'm not even mad at Shakur, even for him wanting that. If he wants to fight this guy, if that's on his behalf, that's what he want to do. That's what it is. But at the same time, he's the same person that said that rehydration clauses was bullshit, though, like I said before. So that's why I say that's the hypocritical aspect from it, that everybody's looking at it from Shakur. That's been the big conversation in recent time, and for real.
Let's be clear. No, Mr. Shelton, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The rehydration clause, that's actually smart, especially when it comes to Devin Haney. That's very smart. Just like Gervonta was to do it when it came to Ryan Garcia. It's obvious if you look at the lay of the land, this nigga ain't been making weight. He coming whatever weight he wants to. We're not doing that. And if you feel like you're not at your best, why are you challenging me when you're at a higher weight class anyway? Because wasn't Ryan at 140 when he started calling out Gervonta? Why are you calling me out? And I'm the
he was at 135.
But to be fair,
Ryan was at 135 when he fought him at the time, and then Ryan was trying to get a higher weight, trying to make it at 140 and shit, and then they make it 136.
36. Yeah, he started fighting that catchweight, so that's why he never made the weight. But that's my point, right? You know I'm the A side. You know I'm at 135. I'm not about to let you just come in here whatever size you want to. How is that fair to me?
And to be fair to Tank, man, Tank said if he came in 35, he can come in the ring whatever he wanted to. But he wanted to first go 138, and then it was 137, and then they settled on 136 with a hydration clause. I still believe if he didn't have a hydration clause, he was going to beat Ryan ass, man. But I mean, I hear what y'all saying, and it's kind of contradictory of someone to say something is weak of another fighter, but then enact the same thing. So that's where people gonna have problems with it. Him going out there and fighting Conor Ben, even though people ain't asking for it, I ain't mad at it, because I got to look at the stable that they got over there. They ain't got the greatest stable over there, and they're not really good with their working relationships with other companies that got stables where the talent is. So he probably can't get those fights where they can get 100% of the bread staying in home. So I think that that's also going to affect the move. But calling out the Tank. I mean, the former Tank opponents that were exhibition fights and weak ass fights is wild though. That's wild because when they were fighting them, they were garbage. But it seems like all of Tank's opponents are always targeted by these people who Tank running from, who Tank can't prove himself against and is scared to get in the ring with, but they wanting the fights with them people. That don't make sense to me.
I don't really think that it's necessarily him, right? It's because obviously we know they use all of his previous opponents as measuring sticks. I think it's more or less his fan bases that all of a sudden these are good fights for him, but they weren't so good fights for someone else. So tell me that you think someone else is better than him without telling me that you think somebody else is better than him. Because if that's a good fight for Shakur, everybody's blazing now, Pitbull, but it was a trash ass fight when somebody else fought him. Why is that? I mean, either you a hater and you just don't want to say you a hater, or you think low-key he's better than him. Two things can be true, though. So, pick your poison.
Facts. Man, salute to my boy Trey Skills with the 199 in the super chat. He said it's plenty of smoke at 140. Absolutely. And that's my thing. Like, I want to see him go after some of them guys at 140. I would love to see him fight Gary Anton Russell. You know what I mean? Gary Anton Russell, like I said, he about to fight February 21st, fighting his mandatory against Hiroka. So, you know what I mean? Like, and of course, Africa, but you know what I'm saying? Africa, I think Africa will fight Shakur. I don't think Shakur will fight Africa. I think that's the difference between that right there.
But Africa said he would fight Shakur. He said he told Shakur he would fight him.
Yeah.
Real quick. So Cam, real quick, since you're from Ohio, I'm gonna throw this in here. I'm being messy. Do you respect Abdullah even more for cutting him off 2 years ago? Because of what Jack Quinn really said. Like Jack Quinn head. That's why Abdullah.
I don't like the brotherly shit. I don't like the brotherly, the friendly shit.
I didn't know that you knew about that. I didn't know you knew about that. But that's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly.
I talk to Marcus all the time, so that's my cheat code.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, I didn't know you knew that, but yes, that's exactly why I said that because that's what I was talking about.
That's the brother.
When he told me that, he was like, yeah, man, dude, calling me, he ain't asking me what's good, he keep asking me who am I sparring, what I'm sparring, what I'm working on. Did I run today? Did I do this? Did I lift? When can we spar? He was like, yo, this dude ain't calling to check on me. And then we find out that when it come to other guys, what he do with Shot? We call them sparring partners. Hey, how he look? What happened with this? What happened with that?
And look, them reports must have been all stellar because he still won't get in that damn ring with those Shocky falls.
And listen, why won't he? Because I felt like he disrespectful. You not? So Shot calling you a hoe hurts your feelings, but you saying everything about everybody else, that ain't supposed to hurt.
Man, what is this? Bible study class? Who cares when nigga disrespect you? From where I'm from, that make me want to whoop your ass even more.
That's my thing. He don't never speak it. He don't never say nothing about that sparring session. He's never responded about Asaki saying something about that sparring session for real, from what I heard.
Nope. No, Shocky wants that smoke real bad too. He wants that smoke real bad, so you know.
That's the only sparring session he won't talk about, and seemingly it never.
Yep.
Yeah, like the friendly shit in boxing is bad. It's nasty work though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really nasty work. Gary Anton Russell, he'll definitely want to unify with Shakur for sure. That's definitely a great option. Like, I don't had that fight on the East Coast at the Barclays or something, bro. That'd be a fire ass fight.
Have it in Jersey.
He ain't trying to fight on that side of the tracks. They already drill a line in the sand. You know what I mean? No, I'm talking about
right?
you draw a line in the sand for it's like PBC and the Turkey Group. You feel me?
Yeah, it's called the Bud Print. Hey, let me say this.
Okay.
I was gonna lead into this because I don't know where he's gonna. For me, I think it's best that he do stay at 40, man. I don't know if he's going back to 35. I don't know if it even makes sense unless it's for the Tank fight. But I do believe that Oshaki is moving up to 35 pretty soon. So there's history there.
But let me say this. But let me say this. Let me say this though. While you going there, T Hill. The thing is, that's why I told people the other day when that title got stripped on in front of WBC the other day. He didn't care about getting stripped. He didn't care about fighting at 135 again. He never had no intentions. That's why him even having a conversation about Merritt Tyler, that shit didn't even make any sense for real because you really never had no thoughts of going back to 135. You already pre-thought
True that.
already beforehand, before the fight, going into that fight. Y'all remember the interview? He had an interview in the lead up, and I played it on one of the shows when they asked him about the WBC, and he dismissed the question because that was around the time when Bud, had his little situation with the
Yeah.
WBC and shit. You know what I mean? And he dismissed the whole question because they already had the intentions of like, fuck it. We stand at 140, fuck that no WBC belt if it come to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when he had that response that he had the other day to the WBC that he had.
No,
That's straight out
absolutely.
of the Bud Crawford handbook. Like Thomas said, that's straight out of the Bud Crawford handbook. And I'll say this, right? These niggas are so disgusting, not paying their dues. You just said you was made $7-8 million. What's 100K? Niggas, that's how I know these niggas still got like a broke man mentality. It's certain procedures that you pay for. If you want to live in a nice, good neighborhood, your rent or your mortgage may be a little higher than if you live in a hood, but you're paying for this. You're paying for the sanity. You're paying for the safety, the comfort. You have to pay for certain prestiges in life. These niggas acting like they don't know that, or like it's breaking the damn bank to pay your sanction body fees. But when you wanted that belt, when you needed that damn belt, you was paying them damn fees. Then it's nasty work, in my opinion.
Ty Drake for president. Hey Cam, so what I was gonna also allude to is this. There's a champion in recess currently at 35. That if you at 35, you can fight for that belt so that you can have that lineup for that person to return and go back and try to press for that belt that they held. That could have been an option as well too. So I don't
Well,
know if 35 is any. Go ahead.
Herrera is the Herrera is the interim, and then he can either fight Zepeda. I don't know how the hell Zepeda's number one again, but he can either fight Zepeda, Lamont, or I forgot who the hell else is in that sanctioning body over there at the top, like 5 or whatever for that belt. But at the end of the day, I don't know why he would. Unless you might as well, if that's the case, you should have paid your fees. It's all like a big circle and a big waste of time. If you're going to even plan on going back to 135, because now you beltless. So now you got to go back down there and challenge somebody at cherry pick, of course, for a belt.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to stay there to defend it. Like, this is what I'm talking about. These boys, they all over the board.
That's that
That's a
B-side.
fact. Got it.
That's that B-side bullshit. You know what I mean? Just so they could say they had a belt. Oh, went and did this, had that belt, dropped the belt, and go run to another weight class. That's that Bud Crawford shit. That's just what we were saying.
And I think that the
It's
WBC hit him up
obvious.
because of Bud Crawford too. His affiliation with
I
Bud
don't know
Crawford.
that.
Moses,
I don't know if that's
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that even that perspective. You can probably say so, but I always been saying though, Shakur Moves is definitely very Bud 2.0 calculated. You know what I'm saying? Very strategic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Bud Crawford is definitely heavily influenced as well as Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? Both of them guys is very, influenced into him. You know what I'm saying? To where, a lot of decisions is being made where they're very strategic on the fights that they take. You know what I mean? For sure. And like I said, a lot of the fighters and a lot of promotional companies, they do the same shit. But the same thing, we're not about to sit there and not acknowledge that Shakur's not doing this shit in our eyes to where like, yes, like these fights, like him trying to pick at Conor being this is a hand picked fight. That's a money grab fight, bro. Like that's a fight that nobody is asking for but yourself. Like that's my only thing about it. Nobody's asking for that fight, bro. I want to see you fight at 140 and fight the other champions up there. That's all I want to see from Shakur at this point. You know what I mean? Right now.
That's right.
You know,
Get it
it's
on.
interesting to me that they double talk, right? So 1 minute it'll be about the belts and about the accolades, and it's a fighter that they are confident that they can beat. And then the next minute it'll be about money and their financial gurus when it's a tough situation or something that they are not 100% confident in. I'm onto these niggas. I'm onto them and I'm over them.
I hear you.
Oh, is it safe now? Hey, can I come out now?
Yeah, go ahead, my boy Sin. What's poppin', my boy?
What's up, son?
What's up with it? Happy birthday, Ken.
Good looking, brother.
Nah, man, Jab Queen, it was overkill for me and Jab Queen to be up here. Normally, you know what I'm saying, whenever Boo up here, I fall back because she gonna say everything that a nigga really wanna say. And normally it's in a much harsher fashion because you can't really compete with her when she just hits you with fact after fact after fact. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is asking you why can't you be a man, you can't come with the same contention that us other brothers come with. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to hear that fiery, you know, saying female spirit that lets you know when you ain't standing on your square. Got touched on a lot of Cam. You just touched on a lot of shit that I said. It ain't nothing but I get worn out saying the same shit over and over, especially when people already know my stance. You name the 3 niggas I hate more than anybody in boxing, I think. Did you say Shakur, Crawford, and oh no, you said Andre Ward. I was thinking Devin. Either way, I see a same blueprint. Now, so this is why I said, you know, I'm the one who coined the slogan on these phrases that there's no such thing as a great top-ranked fighter, because all the niggas that seem to be great from that stable, they get to a place of celebrity where they create this little bubble after they make a certain accomplishment. And once they get that accomplishment, they don't have to fight nobody no more. All of a sudden, it's like I beat the game type shit. I think that you have to be a particularly bitch ass nigga if you take a sport like boxing and push the premise like I don't have nothing left to prove. What else do I have to do? When everybody always left with something to prove, you already know how combat is. You know what I'm saying? Like, combat is a never-ending sea of talent, character development. You know, like, you're never going to leave without a fight on the table. There's very few people that have left that mark where it was nobody left, nothing else for them to do. Even when when the Floyds or any generation you go to, there's going to be a new stable of talent that develops off of the old talent. The problem that we have right now is that we're not seeing this new talent solidify itself like the old talent has. The old talent didn't have the luxury of leveraging their celebrity, of saying that I made this much money and he don't make that much, so I ain't got to fight him. What do I have to prove fighting this person? They didn't have all of that. Those motherfuckers all had to put in their sacrifices, make a contribution to the sport and all of the above, and as every champion should. But for some reason, when you get to these top-ranked motherfuckers, or you get to somewhere near Nebraska, all of a sudden, when they get an accomplishment, they don't have nothing left to prove. And my thing is that if y'all ain't gonna do that, if y'all don't have nothing left to prove, if y'all don't want to test yourselves or challenge yourselves and just retire and get out the way, so that the real talent that does feel like they could just sit at a weight class and actually defend it and add prestige to the belt, let those motherfuckers build and develop the sport. I don't even know what weight class Shakur and Devin really fight at. Every time I see a hit list come from these niggas, it'd be somebody 2 weight classes up, 2 weight classes down. And then when you ask them about it, you know what I'm saying, moving up here, moving up there, they talking about how small they are and they ain't really this big and they ain't really that, whatever. Tank is never going to be that big. The one thing that we have with Tank Davis as an anomaly is that he's always the smaller guy. So it ain't nothing else to really, that anomaly alone, and then seeing him knock motherfuckers out, knock out people bigger than him consistently, that creates a watch factor where even when it ain't no championship belt on the line, people are still going to, you know, watch that anomaly because it's an uphill battle. When has Devin or Shakur fought an uphill battle? When has any of them niggas, Terrence Crawford, when have they called somebody out coming off of a great performance and stopped their ego and momentum whenever they were on the rise? When has that happened?
Never.
But these niggas touch the most belts. They're the most decorated, and they're solely touching the belts to cement their own prestige. So it's like, how can you touch a belt every time, but yet you don't want to commit to the obligations of a champion by fighting the next motherfuckers who's coming up for that same objective?
Exactly.
Now that's a hell of a fight right there.
100% right. True that. Like I said, he never defended any.
Hey, look, I sum up that whole conversation.
Undisputed belts.
My fault. Hey, my fault, David Lynch. I just want to say I sum up that whole conversation by just calling niggas bitch ass niggas and just getting them out the way. I could have gave this whole fucking PowerPoint.
Exactly.
I could have gave this whole fucking PowerPoint every single episode. I know why I don't like these niggas, and I can articulate my points. And then when I articulate my points, these other niggas who can't formulate a defense, they just gonna call you a hater because they can't. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no room to defend themselves any more than those niggas want to defend themselves in real life. Go ahead, David.
And the thing is, it's live. I'm sorry, David. Go ahead.
Yeah, like we were saying, I said this like a minute ago. I was like, Bud hasn't defended any of his undisputed championships. He never gave anybody an opportunity that was given to him to become undisputed. I was like, all right, you undisputed. All right, go ahead and get the next guy in line a shot. That's all, at least 2 or 3. That's what they used to do back in the day when boxers was in the ring boxing, straight up hard. You know what I mean? The Hagler, the Hearns, you know what I mean? The Sugar Ray Leonards, you know what I mean? The motherfucking Felix Trinidad, you know what I mean? These guys, they got in the ring and they fought it out. Plain and simple. Bernard Hopkins, you know what I mean? They fought it out. They ain't just take the ball and go run away with it and go run up to the next weight class, fight one person, then become undisputed again. What type of shit is that? That's a bitch shit. In my Riley Freeman voice, that's a bitch move. You B-side boxing bitches. That's a bitch move. And they also constantly play that. I'm the small, like you were saying, I'm a small guy. Knowing that ass is walking around 160, 165.
I'm telling you, Figurine Core.
You know what's
That's the name, Figurine Core.
Hey, let me tell you what they do. My fault, Thomas. Go ahead, brother.
No, saying go ahead and cook.
No, what these niggas are doing. Remember, Jab Queen, like I said, I'll be touching on little points because I don't want to give the PowerPoint the whole time. But remember where I talked about how these niggas are forgettable talents, right? And like, you got actual fighters, you got violent niggas, and then you got cute kids that can box. Devin, Shakur, and all them niggas, and Crawford, they're cute kids that can box. These are niggas that, like, you know, they'll fight if their back's against the corner, but they ain't gonna challenge themselves. How can a nigga touch 14 belts in his career and never ever fight as a reigning and defending champion, and we still give this nigga credit?
Yeah, that's a fact right there.
As a reigning and defending champion, how can you be 3 times undisputed and never fight as the reigning and defending man to beat and never gave nobody up? What they're doing, they're literally destroying the integrity of boxing because they take a belt, Crawford takes a belt, scatters it to 4 unknown niggas, to 4 unknown regions inside goddamn in the division, finds another no-name Russian or Australian. He started with Jeff Horn. When it was time for him to fight Spence, he went and found David Avanesyan. After beating Spence, you would seem to follow up with a championship obligation, right? But what did he do? He went and fought that other nigga, that Madrimov. It's a rinse, wash, repeat system where we fight the big fight and then fight a no-name nigga with a belt. Fight the big fight, fight a no-name nigga with a belt. Fight the big fight, now we back the fuck out, and then we ask for a number that we never got in our lives. And our fans are going to make it sound like the commission or everybody else is hating on us. We never got the opportunity. Y'all were never available for the opportunity. Y'all never wanted that obligation. Y'all wanted to touch a belt and use the belt as a reason or means to immortalize yourselves and say, I'm like Floyd while not being like Floyd. I'm like Ali while not being like Ali. And they're literally ruining the fabric of the sport. Because those belts mean nothing after they touch them, bro. Those belts mean nothing after they touch them. You know what I'm saying? And now all of the champions that we're talking about, we don't even know what fucking weight class they fight at. Because niggas have sent the belts all over the place. So until somebody decides to play King of the Hill and say, yo, I'm healthiest at 140, I'm gonna fight everybody. I'm saying, like, I'm staying at this weight, and you know, when I clear out this division, I move up. Wasn't nobody even talking about Undisputed until Spence brought it up. All of a sudden now everybody want to be Undisputed.
I was just about to say, and that's another thing too, right? Like, and this is what they do too. They wait until another nigga goes through all of these wars to collect all these belts, and then just go fight him, knowing that you fight a battered, worn down ass nigga for these goddamn belts. Like, and Bud Crawford, he doesn't understand how people still have so much love and respect for EJ after he beat him. It's because EJ was that nigga. EJ was a dog. EJ went and collected those fucking belts. All you did was catch him on the right night to take him from him. You didn't defend any of it, because when your mandatory came up and Jaron Boots in it, you dropped that belt and took your happy ass up to 154, fighting the weakest champion at 154, might I add, because Magimov had just got that belt to fight before.
And just would also fall in the line of defense. Boots would have been the next in line to defend that belt against.
He only got that shot. He only got that shot because they were supposed to either have the rematch or fight Boots. That was literally the stipulation for him to have that fight. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he weaseled his little dirty ass out of that shit too, it just goes to show that, yo, you cannot get your hands on a motherfucking Nebraskan, yo, and force them to do some man shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find a way. Hey man, like I hate that I gotta disrespect the whole state, but the nigga that y'all have representing y'all is the one making y'all look crazy. Maybe if you put them to the fire and held them to that obligation of what a real champion is supposed to be, then we wouldn't have so much bad shit to say about these dudes. But I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah, you can't make this shit up. If you pay attention to what's really going on, like, people love to call Jaron Boots and it's an email champ. So then I asked the question, well, why is he an email champ? What happened that he became an email champ? I don't want to hear nothing about go back to getting the file paperwork. That's why, he didn't fulfill his mandatory position. He was never going to fight Boots Ennis anyway. Boots Ennis was lying, coming up and wanting that spot. He was calling them all out. Okay, you took the belt to EJ. What's up? I'm next. Oh, no, you're not. Magimov is next. Like, what?
And then they finagled a way to try to make it look like Boots really didn't want to fight, so it could justify him, so they could move up and do what they wanted to do. Like, it's an actual process, and it's a science. Like, when they say it's a sweet science, it really is, man. And they got a lot of people, because of the black man over there at the PDC, really believing that every move they make is legit, and every move that the people that are aligned with the black man is just faux and fake. All this stuff, even the stuff that just came out recently about the lawsuit, all of it is an attack at the PBC. I really feel that way. I'm gonna say this. This man says a lot of times, I'm little. I'm really a little dude. But the actual nigga that is tiny, he the nigga that they hold giant standards to. Get the fudge out of here.
We can only expect greatness out of actual great niggas, Tom. You know what I'm saying? So we can't take average people and expect them to do great things. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much they play, no matter how much they wear the costume. Now, another thing I wanted to bring up, because y'all just jogged my memory on a great point. There's unwritten rules in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Such as, in order to be the champ, you got to beat the champ and all of that good stuff, right? Don't y'all think a very fair unwritten rule that we all can agree on is that if somebody goes for a crown like Undisputed, you should be able to map out their next 2 or 3 fights, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
That means because the top of the mountain is the top of the mountain is always small. So when you make it to the top of the mountain, there's only 1, 2 or 3 niggas there at best, right? So we should have known automatically when a man goes for Undisputed, there should automatically be a rematch lined up, or the next guy up in that division, and there should be nowhere else for the guy to go. Plain and simple. So the fact
there
that
wasn't anywhere for him to go at 147 except that rematch, but I believe EJ wanted a rematch at 154. He told EJ no, but then he ran to 154 and imagined.
My point exactly. The thing is that he still found somewhere to go. You said there was nowhere to go.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Nebraskan still found somewhere to go. So there was somewhere for this dude to go. Like in his fear, him and fat ass Bomac found a way. How you find one obese? How you find a one obese person? Yo, Bomac. This is another reason why I don't like. And no disrespect to my people that's really stricken, and I'm saying, and that's really going through something. But we got to analyze something about Bomac, and this is why I could easily call a nigga a cheater, because we lead by example, and the company you keep says a lot about you. Bomac is a nigga that had active gym membership for 5 fucking years, 6 years in a row, ain't lost a single pound. I ain't never seen nobody been in the gym this long. I know niggas that will die for me to pay for their gym membership right now, and they will make it, and they will make a motherfucking impact on their lives the first damn months if they had that opportunity. So for this dude to be in a gym around world-class athletes for years at a time and never improve his life, this nigga has been doing nothing but satiating his appetite. So what makes you think he's gonna put it into? What makes you think he's gonna do anything of integrity?
Oh my
I just feel like that's a character flaw that you could see. You know, like I'm not. Am I crazy for drawing that?
We're not going to body shame. No, you're not wrong. But come on, let's tone down the body
Satiating his
shame.
appetite.
Let's tone down the body. No, but you know what's crazy? That's how I know me and you was meant to be. Because I always say that when I see people that are like really obese and not fat, I be like, I can't trust you because for one, you can't control yourself. You don't give a damn what goes in your mouth, or you know what I'm saying? Like you can't control yourself, and it shows by your weight. You just have a problem saying no. You know, you're not a person that kind of, like you said, cares about your life.
So if he don't care about his life, don't you think the same? Don't the Victor Conti Association and all this shit make more sense when you see this shit? Like, I just feel like I just connect. Not like they call me a conspiracy theorist. I say I'm just a mathematician, and not a very good one. I just know that 1 + 1 = 2 whenever it presents itself. If we all climb to the top of the mountain, let's say the top of the mountain is Trainer of the Year or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you climb to the top of the mountain and you seen that the Trainer of the Year was 500 pounds, 5'3", with a size 4 shoe, do you not feel like you working too hard?
Size what shoe?
Yeah.
A size 4 shoe. Look, a size 4 shoe, 450 pounds, nigga 5'3", yo. If he's at the top of the mountain, look, you see Derrick James. Hey, look, you see Derrick James and all the other trainers, right? Derrick James looked militant. He was like he just got out the military. Know what I'm saying? If I got to the top of the sport and I saw an obese nigga already beat me there, that means he found a helicopter. He did not climb like me. And I'm doing all the hard work. And this dude is around world-class athletes and just gets to satiate his appetite and don't have no standard of discipline. But this is the Trainer of the Year. This is the nigga I'm supposed to listen to. This is who you're telling me I'm going to become the best boxer under.
Imagine how hard
don't
it is
disrespect
to
the sport.
train around him. He eating
You know
Cheetos
what?
and shit all the time. You're a boxer.
That is a hell of a point, Sin. That is a hell of a point. It also goes to this, right? Being around those world-class athletes, they don't require you to work out.
Stop, man.
They don't require you to work out. Damn.
Hey, yo, you either going to lead to or away from your goal. The people that you hang around are going to take you to or from. So either Bomac should have been doing a push-up, jumping jack, motherfucker, nigga, up, down, or something. Or maybe those niggas got some obese tendencies, or some maybe not. Let's say these niggas will gratify themselves just as easily as Bomac will. He has never said no to anything. We can look at Bomac and see that anything that somebody offered him, he has never said no to it. Mm-hmm. I could expect that same character from your fighters because you're their leader, nigga, and you look like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. What else am I supposed to go off of? There's no way possible that I could expect you to run a stable of discipline and integral athletes, if that's the word that I'm looking for. I know I'd be butchering shit sometimes, but nonetheless, athletes with integrity. There's no way we could have that if your coach Your actual coach is disrespecting all people that's out of shape by having a gym membership and not participating in gym activities. What the fuck? Call me crazy. Call me the hater.
D1, what's good, my boy, man? What's poppin', brother?
Happy birthday, champ. What's up with you, bro?
Appreciate you, brother, man. Good, brother, man. Chilling, bro. What's good, man? Hey, man, let me ask you, bro. What you think about, like, Shakur as far as him, man, with this whole 147 shit, man? Me personally, I said I feel like nobody asking this man to fight at 147, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And so
Nobody's
far,
asking him
man,
to fight Conor Ben or any of these guys. Motherfuckers want to see him fight at 140 where he got a belt at. You know what I
I
mean?
want to see the 35 fights. Fuck that, bro. There's a reason he just got stripped of that belt. And the reason is O'Shack Foster activated his fucking mandatory to go up to 135 and challenge him. So now he gets stripped of that belt because he don't want to pay the sanctioning fees because he knows what comes with that belt.
Hey, look, if they smell that ass whipping, boy, they're gonna find another weight class to go
Jock
to. That's
Foster
crazy.
scares the daylights out of that kid for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Hey, good. Look at his
I really
demeanor.
don't.
Look at O'Shacky's
fucking
demeanor
weird.
in his interview. Like, you could look at a man who's sure of himself. He really don't believe in Shakur. He got that same look in him, and that shit exposes those dudes' core. Because, man, it's people who we seen who ain't that skilled that have shown more grit.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Chaz said, do the math, bro. Shock Foster told us, get ready, bitch. You're next. I'm activating this mandatory. Now he gets stripped of the WBC, and they leave it as a stripple, so it doesn't raise no antennas on guys like me, because I know exactly the reason that belt isn't no longer Shakur Stevenson's, because Shock literally did what he said he was going to do. He does it all the time. Shock don't never be out here talking crazy about nobody, bro, like that. He said, bitch, I'm activating this mandatory. Your bitch ass is next. Now he's stripped of the WBC title.
Hey, Cam, dog, you can't have this nigga Sin and D1 up here at the same time, dog. You know it's not going to be a favorable look for Shakur,
I
dog.
love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, my sister's in the building. I love it.
You know
I
how it
love
is.
it.
No doubt.
Hey, man. Hey, I said it, brother. Like, he knew from the beginning that
If
that
it's
boy
not
was
that
definitely,
fight,
bro. He was
listen,
not going to keep that WBC belt from the beginning, bro. Before he fought Teofimo Lopez. They knew that from the jump.
I thought I was under the impression he was coming back to 35 after the Teofimo fight, like he fucking told us, and he said he's going to be the greatest lightweight the world has ever seen, better than Duran, better than all these fucking historic names he was having diarrhea of the fucking mouth over, bro. Now he's out. Now I'm going to fight Conor bitch ass Ben. Who gives a fuck about a Conor Ben fight?
Nobody.
That's enough of the money grab, man.
Just according to boxing, beat the fucking boxer going to his body, which none of those fucking body shots landed on Andy. I'm fucking confused as a boxing fan. Like the natural fight for him to fight next is either Shock Foster, Raymond Murataya, Abdullah Mason, one of them unifications. It seems like he don't want nothing to do with these younger guys coming up. He don't want nothing to do with Shock Foster. He wants to go over here and fight Conor fucking Ben, who don't got shit for nothing to nobody. And he wants him dead in the ring, too. He said so himself.
You want a zombie.
Yeah, I want a walking dead body in there. That's what in so many words. That's what he said.
That's a fact.
This kid is a fucking bro. I've never seen somebody get so much praisal and overblown bullshit over a fucking boxing match that we all knew one side of that boxing match can't box with one guy. He can't deal with pure boxers. And now we're fucking raising Shakur Stevenson to top 3 on the fucking pound for pound list, top 4. Wait, have I lost my fucking mind? Did I fucking what is going on?
That's what happened.
I said the same thing, D1. I said all the Twilight Zone
fighters are stepping on shit, beating the fuck out of everybody. It doesn't matter how hard they punch or what style they fight in. They just stop their fucking opponent. Doesn't matter of their name. This shit is crazy, dude. I've never seen boxing operate like this. It's like a fucking, it's a production. It's the only fucking thing I can call it.
Yep.
It's a movie production. It's fucking forcing the narrative on this kid. This shit is crazy.
It's more sports entertainment than it's ever been, D1. It's more sports entertainment than it's ever been. Plain and simple.
He's not entertaining, though. That's the fucking thing.
You ain't wrong about that. You ain't never lied about that.
You're putting a subpar fighter to the top if he's fucking exciting and he actually excites fans and his fighting style is something the onlookers want to tune into. People, listen, man, other than the fucking 13 pure boxing activists, the Zone Network, nobody wants to see that shit. And me most of all. So, I don't know.
Yeah, you see what Ramon said right here. Ramon said Shakur, Keyshawn, and Abdullah signed to Jay Prince. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Abdullah, the difference is, though, between that threesome right there, Abdullah will fight both of them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but will Jay Prince allow it, though? That's the thing. Will he allow it?
And this is the thing that's pissing me off. He's forced. This is the reason why Shakur is getting the fucking the push he's getting, because of Jay Prince. People don't remember this shit, or they just weren't here in the beginning of Floyd's fucking rise to the top. Like, bro, this shit is it's fake. It's fake. That kid's not the fucking best fighter in the world. He can box. He can keep distance. He got a halfway decent jab. That, listen, man, I'm done with it. I can't do it. It's really got me fucked up, man. I can't believe this shit.
But you see what's happening? I was just talking about who just brought up. Didn't somebody just bring up Africa?
No,
or without tripping?
No, we talked about Africa earlier. All
right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the people like Africa, the people like O'Shaquie Foster, even the kid Austins, if he ever fucking fights again. Not telling me he gets bit by a mosquito. Hey, it's no telling me he gets bit by a mosquito, stung by a bee.
Shakur won't fight Africa.
Fucking Kid Austin just chose the fucking body kid over Lamont Roach for the title. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's crazy.
Easier win. They all looking for the easiest win. They're all looking for the easiest win.
It's bizarre. These guys ain't like the guys the sport I was brought up on. It was about who the fuck is the best at this shit. And we know that the dollars ain't coming into this sport because football's on the line. Fucking bro, people need to fight. You can't be out here fucking keeping distance with a jab and thinking that somebody's gonna that's gonna grow the sport. It's not. He's not Floyd Mayweather. This ain't that. I'm literally sick to my stomach, guys. I don't know if people think
it's on the fucking fighters at the end of the day, bro. We naming out so many scenarios right here, like we just mentioned right there, where these guys are clearly taking certain particular fights where they can, you know what I'm saying, continue on and and build their shit and pop their shit, bro. Like that's what we see right here. But it's not what we were seeing in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, where you seen guys, they had take a tune-up, then they fighting two bangers, and then they take a tune-up, then they fight another banger, and then a tune-up, then another two bangers. Like, you won't see that shit like that from this era like that, for real.
Let me tell you something, because these kids, if y'all remember, grew up watching Floyd Mayweather. How he brags about being 50 and 0. So that is the route that they are trying to take. They are trying to take the path of least resistance, so they can become champions and keep their record intact. We see what Devin did after he lost to Ryan. He don't have no dog. Well, he said, "Nah, I'm run that shit back." Oh, you cheated me, my nigga? Run that back. He wasn't on his Kodo shit. He went straight to the commission and asked for that to be put back on his record. You see these guys fighting guys that don't pose that much of a threat or any threat at all, but they have somewhat of a name, so it appears as if they really out here looking for the smoke. The difference between today's boxers and yesteryear's boxers is those niggas back then, they had balls. They really wanted to know who was the best. Now who had the most accolades, but who is really the best? I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you. And they cared about that. These boys today, they don't care. They want to just look like they fighting niggas.
And that's
They're not really trying to fight niggas.
What happened to being a fucking man? Listen to me. There's not a single fucking chance on this planet in this lifetime somebody can beat me up on steroids and then just gonna go parade around and I'm just gonna go over here and fight these other guys and we hope everybody forgets about that. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe it.
Man, even a greater question, D1. How the fuck is you still a Muslim if Allah came and told your little brother that man was gonna pop 30, but he ain't tell him about all them damn left hooks that your ass could have died? How you gonna tell me about the ass whooping? How you gonna tell me about the ass whooping result, but not warn me about the actual ass whooping? So I still gotta go through the Allah ain't them niggas friend, bro. Allah ain't them niggas friend, bro. I would have been eating bacon sandwiches all that fucking week. I would have been doing everything, and no disrespect to my Muslims. But nah, little baby Haney got his information from the wrong source, and niggas should have told him about them punches that was coming because Rolly stopped it, Tank stopped it, but for some reason Ryan found all the success in the world with those punches, right?
Hey,
and I want to. I want to bring up one. I want to bring up another point, right, about this whole Shakur bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to play nice. I was trying to allow niggas to celebrate this little weak ass mediocre victory. But until motherfuckers try to act like he is actually Tupac Shakur and not Shakur Stevenson off of this damn performance, now we got to analyze the facts and realize that a lot of people.
Ramon, even if he gave him a problem in one round, that's still a problem. He hurt Shakur at the end of the 8th round with a body shot, and maybe in the 6th, maybe even in the 11th too. Open your eyes and stop listening to announcers, bro.
He was landing some good body shots, but let's further analyze it so we don't so we make the criticism very fair, because we all know that Shakur is not a knockout artist. His hands always hurt. He's a little guy, right? You know, we know all those things, all those inefficiencies. Right. Right. So,
no, man, listen, and Shakur won that fight easy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, bro, this shit is all fucking over.
Nah, because even in winning that fight easy, right? Even in winning that fight easy, like people say masterclass. I say outclass, but not masterclass.
Maybe. You know masterclass is bizarre. You got to throw more than 2 fucking varieties of a punch.
This is my exact point, right? It's about, you know what I'm saying, the difference between, you know, a dominant performance and and an outclassing performance or whatever.
That's the way to put it.
Tio, this is a nigga who's been racist as hell for the last 3 years, and then riled up the community of everybody darker than milk against him, right? So Shakur was fighting for a lot more, especially for his real fans. He was fighting for a lot more than what people want to put off, right? But this is the height of his anger. That man said he was going to sexually assault him multiple times. Look, that man said he was going to sexually assault him multiple times, right? So this is Shakur at the height of his anger. That is the result of what you got, a survivable ass whooping at the height of his anger. What would have happened? So what would have happened to Tank? What would have happened to Teofimo Lopez if he backed up against the ropes against Tank Davis in round 6, 7, 8, and 9?
Dude, in the shit like Tio or Shakur beats Tank easy. Now this shit is bizarre, bro. It's just how we are fucking.
These my exact points. It's like y'all talk about assertive, like y'all be happy that this nigga, you know, survived and had that little playful ass win. But there's men with actual violent capacity that don't wait for you to make the next move. Shakur backed Tio up against ropes and then waited for him to make the first move so he can make the next move. Even at the fucking press conference, this is telling of a man's character. Even at the press conference, after Tio said what he said and he got up acting like he was going to fight, did y'all see that soft ass shoulder nudge that he did?
Yo, bro.
Did y'all see that bitch ass shoulder nudge that he did? This is a nigga that's scared. That means that shoulder nudge, what that told me. Look, let me tell you what that shoulder nudge told me, because I think that messages come to me different how it come to other people. That shoulder nudge told me that he wanted to break the rules, but he couldn't do it unless the other nigga initiated it to fuck up the bag. If a nigga wait for me to break the rules, bro, it ain't gonna be no rules left to break.
Yeah, no, real shit.
It ain't gonna be no rules left to fucking break, and you gonna be left behind every time. The fact that he is really like that at the height of his anger, this is a vanilla Kotex soft ass nigga that we talking about, bro. Like I can't. I don't know no other way to put it.
It's fucking crazy,
man.
Hey, look, the nigga won't do nothing if he gave him. Hey, look, the nigga won't. Hey, Thomas, the nigga won't do nothing if he gave him something to do. God, I don't know what else to fucking. I don't know how else to put this shit, yeah.
Real shit, bro. I'm like fucking confused though.
I don't know why you got these two niggas up here at the same time. You know, Killer ain't gonna get no air. This is like a damn Chris Brown song, dog. It ain't fair, nigga.
I just, bro, I honestly think boxing fans have lost their fucking minds, man.
No, it's not. They're more fans of man than the sport. You know, they're more fans of man than the sport. Because if they were fans of the sport, there's no way in hell that this would continue to happen without him being pressed. Now, people with, logic and sense, we see the landscape and we see what's happening. We're called haters simply because we're just not dazzled by the little carrot on the stick.
No,
you know what I'm saying? My interest is who's holding that stick and where's the carrot going. You feel me? I don't give a damn about the carrot on the stick. What's going on behind that damn carrot?
Exactly. And like, I understand why they want to use these words, and I understand the technical aspect of what Shakur was doing out there. It's just that's what kills the sport. People don't give a fuck about a guy waiting for you to come in, back it up the whole night, and then throwing one combo per round. Like, that shit, it's not good. Floyd Mayweather was in a way different spot in his career when he started fighting like that. He had to fight like that because he was older. He didn't start getting the shine till he was 36 years old, something like that. He had to fight behind the shoulder. He had to fucking lower the pace. He had to make it what it was. People don't fucking really understand this shit. And it's crazy. And the kids don't know. Shakur's growing up watching this guy do it. He's not tapped in like we are at that time. Like,
I'm gonna say this. The way my man Sin articulated it, I think it was a lot of overkill, but his point was absolutely spot on, man. What a masterclass looked like is what Floyd put on the ring, on display in the ring with Gotti. Yeah, he hit that Mickey Freaky with every punch in the book. That Mickey Freaky even might have hit him with a around the back punch. He was beating him so dark.
Tax him around every corner. Great example.
Real shit, putting them shits on him.
So while it was a dominating over, like you said, outclassing of an opponent.
Yep.
Masterclass. I think when they said it was a masterclass for Devin with Ramirez, that it blew my mind.
That's where it started. That's where
like what the fudge? Though, what we looking at now?
Well, clearly these young men are delusional and they've been led astray. But here's the issue that I'm having, right? If they don't hold him accountable and they don't call for bigger and better fights from him from now on, it seems to me that his fan base is just satisfied with whatever fight that they get from him because there's never no pushback. I mean, outside of us with real things. There's never no push. He announces the fight with my garbage can. Oh, this gonna be a good fight. Like, my nigga, no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends, I guess, on what style of boxing you're into. That's what I'm being told. You got to be into the technicals and all of this other shit in order to appreciate style. Well, I don't have time to do homework while I'm trying to watch a boxing match. Or it's just trying to get punched in their shit.
That's it.
The only thing I disagree with right there, Jab Queen, is that if they did fight the garbage can, some of them niggas will probably end up inside of that motherfucker. So I definitely think that the people that we talking about are some of those people.
The safer fights. They want the safer fights that appear as if they're smoke instead of going to the real smoke. We've seen it time and time again.
I mean, and then he wants to go up and fight 47, Conor Benn, put a rehydration on him, rehydration on Devin. Like, bro, and all this, I heard what he used to say about the rehydration clause. Now you're in a different place of business, so now it's okay. So, but back then it wasn't okay for Tank to do it to Ryan. And to me, a rehydration clause makes a fucking unmakeable fight a fair fight. When you got a guy looking for the size advantage and a little guy wants to even the playing field if he has that kind of negotiating power, so be
But
it.
he's not a little guy, bro. He's not. And I hate. Why do people keep talking about this boy like he's a damn figurine? He is not no little nigga.
He's a little guy in ability, not in size, but in ability and potential, he's a very small guy. Nebraska size, as a matter of fact. My bad, y'all.
It's all good. Did you hear him cap about his weight? How much he is inside of the ring with Najee?
Oh my God!
I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'm 140 in the ring. What? Like Najee lets him get away with murder on that shit.
Najee glazes that. Najee glazes Shakur. As much as I love Najee and I appreciate his platform and everything he's bringing to the table, content wise, he glazes Shakur. There was so many instances where he could have dug deeper and really and gave some real pushback, but he's so afraid that he won't get those interviews anymore. And I get it.
And right? I get it.
If you're gonna be a real nigga interviewing a nigga, then be a real nigga interviewing him. Why don't you tell him the goddamn truth? Stop saying you're a figurine. Why you didn't challenge him when he said I was gonna try to finish him, but that nigga started fighting back? Why didn't you say, Shakur, that sounds soft? Why didn't you say this shit? Because that's what it sounds like to the rest of the world. And then you want to disrespect Shannon Sharpe because he sees what the rest of the world sees. And just because his platform is bigger, he shouldn't be saying that. No, guess what? A lot of people agree with him. So it don't matter. Big platform, little platform, no platform. Niggas have eyes. We're not fools.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Where the Shakur fans at? Somebody come up here. I know somebody like this nigga. Where the Shakur fans at, yo? Y'all hit the link and come fight for this nigga. Where's Shelton Moore at, yo?
They ain't coming hitting links.
Oh, Shelton Moore, he'll come.
I know he in there. I know he holding up a soda can to his face. No, I know he holding up a soda can to his face right now.
I'm surprised Blue ain't popped up here yet. Yeah, that's what I'm surprised about.
Blue he a little hot,
I thought he was better. We ain't done yet. What happened to Mr. She ain't gonna get a kick out of this one, right? Right. Let me drop the clip, man.
Lance Sanders is fool. Listen, he's fool.
Damn.
He's fool. Listen.
Come on, Bill.
He's fool.
Bill, watch
listen,
first, man. That man showed superb legs.
Let's talk serious.
The reason why he's down on the list is because you guys didn't do a great job, you and the country, and you and everybody putting it on the forefront that he's fighting. Do a little bit more because I'm helping out with pushing him to the list because he would make a 4-division champion. He's a lineal champion and he deserves that. But don't talk that bullshit about nothing. He's food to us, but he's a great fighter. But all of it is food when you're on your way and you have the skill set that Devin has. So he made the honorable mention list. So pipe down on all the other stuff that you're talking about. When you make the honorable mention list, you make it because you're food to us, right? And you have to prove that you're not.
Since when is Xander Zayas the fucking the lineal champion of 154 pounds? Who the fuck gave him that title?
Hey, nigga, don't be motherfucking calling my name, nigga. I'll come up here.
Yo, man, somebody done called. Somebody done came up and half this vanilla soft ass nigga. My goodness. Hey, respect to you, Shelton Moore. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for having more heart than your favorite fighter.
How y'all doing, man? What's going on with y'all? Nah, man, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'm really with Jab Queen. I really don't like the way the nigga fights. I don't really like his style. But it's effective. I can't knock the fact that it's effective. And you know that I come from the old school where if you think the nigga ain't shit and his style is track, then go beat him there.
That's a fact.
Go beat him.
That's a fact.
Go beat him. If you can't beat him, shut the fuck up.
So, Mr. Shelton, what you're saying is that you, my fault. What you're saying is that you with the dark side now, and you ain't fucking with Shakur no more. You with us now.
I've always been on the side of this, man. Here's my thing.
Hey, we welcome you humbly, brother. We welcome you.
I can tell you this. I'm a true believer that if everybody had the same fucking opinion, this should be boring as a motherfucker.
It would be. What the fuck are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Everything ain't based on opinion, though. Some things we have to lean on facts towards. So everything ain't opinion based.
Before we go back to Shakur, I want to address Bill punk ass Haney. Okay, don't be calling Xander. Don't be calling Alexander 2-division champion. Unified champion. Put some respect on his name. Y'all keep on thinking Xander is sweet, yo.
No, I don't think he's sweet. He improved a lot to me, Jab. I picked against him, and I know you knew that because I did it on your show, I think, or maybe this time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking specifically to Bill Haney. Bill and Devin get on my damn nerves. Don't they got a court case to go fight? I mean, please. Run around here, cherry picking once again. Cherry, yo. You take your ass up to 154, nigga. You better not utter nobody's name except Jerron Boots Ennis if you really want smoke. But again, they not looking for real smoke. They looking for what they think they can get over on. I am so sick of these niggas.
Yeah, no, me too, bro. And Xander ain't no food for Devin. The fuck is Bill Haney talking about? Where is he watching his son box on this mythical fucking level that Xander Zayas is food like that? And I'm just wondering, how is Xander Zayas the 54 unified fucking lineal champion? Excuse me? Did something fucking go on that I missed?
He's just making up stuff. He's making up stuff so that he can try and challenge him and make it look better.
He gassed that shit because I don't know, because they didn't even stamp that to nobody at 154 as far as I'm concerned.
Fucking Jamel Charlo's looking for a fight. He's the man.
WBA and WBO champion. That's what he is. I don't know why he put that whole Ring magazine bullshit spin to that shit. That's that goofy ass shit Bill be on. But Xander is not fooled, in my opinion, for fucking Devin Haney, in my opinion. Like, he's a big dude.
Never been fooled for Devin Haney.
I don't even think Xander's gonna be at 154 long, let alone.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He just said he wants you undisputed, I thought he said.
Yeah, bro.
He did say that. He got two of the belts, and now he just got to get the other two off of some of these niggas. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that Xander is a well. Let's get it cracking. I'm not saying that Xander Zayas is nobody's killer. What I am saying is Bill Haney, shut the hell up. Okay, this is what I'm talking about with these guys. They run around here cherry picking. Now you want to go to 154, but when you made that offer to Jerron Boots Ennis, it had to be at 147. But now you'll go to 154 to fight Xander.
Jab, if he goes to 54, yeah, that means he's fighting 20 pounds above what he started at. He was a 35 pounder.
Walks around. Who cares? Devin Haney walks around at a good 180. Can't nobody convince me otherwise.
No, real shit, Jab.
If he take his ass up to 154, the only words I want to hear you utter is Jerron Boots Ennis, since you like that. Since you'll go up there for Xander, but you won't go up there for Boots.
Oh, snap. We got a Shakur.
Jab, facts.
Wow.
The only fight we want at 54 is fucking Boots Ennis. If you're gonna go up there and dare to be great, fucking still cutting 20 pounds to make 54, kind of crazy. But hey,
Fighting Boots is silly though.
He was never a 35 pounder. Ever, never, no time.
Boots ain't got nothing at 154. Xander got 2 times.
Oh shit! Now hold on. Let's get Boxing Hacker his just do. The king of the losing.
Hold up.
What does Jerron Boots Ennis need to be proven as the greatest fighter on Devin Haney's fucking resume? What does he need to have? He don't need to have shit.
Bro, if Devin beats Boots right now, y'all just gonna do the same thing y'all did about Brian Norman.
Hey, they gonna line that fight up.
I give him credit for Brian Norman, you asshole. How dare you say that to somebody like me?
Bro,
how dare you?
Hacker, this is what's going on right now, Hacker. Hacker. Xander's not even looking at Devin Haney's way right now. So y'all is up here wishing behind the star right now. It pretty much with that shit.
If he goes to 154, fighting the champion better than fighting the.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Boots don't have a fight. Dev don't have a fight. Make it happen, Hacker. Let's make it happen.
Who's had a chance to fight Devin at 147? He left. And nobody wants to admit that part.
They straying away from Boots.
Because he's too big, just like Devin was too big for 35. You guys used to argue me up and down about this.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because Zach has a question. Cam, the bounty has been initiated. He wants to know how much to get Hacker off the panel.
Salute.
We'll start the bidding at $5.
Creole.
I have to take that call. I'm sorry, y'all. So y'all on Xander now?
How much to get Hacker going from the panel?
Wait, hold on.
Yes, I started the bidding at $5. I started the bidding at $5.
You guys should be sending cash apps and super chats because it's
hey, Hacker, I remember what I told you months ago, right? Hacker, remember what I told you months ago, right?
What's that?
I told you I got an army for your ass on every panel. Nigga. Whenever you get beside yourself, I got somebody who's gonna put that money up to get you removed from the fucking building.
Why they
And it's gonna be start.
like that,
Hey,
Hacker? What did you do?
we're gonna start adding pepper spray and stomach punches to this shit too.
It's way higher.
What did you do, Hacker? Why everybody hating on you, man?
We get them gone.
Hacker be coming over there and playing the contrarian
I
all
hear
the time.
5 over there, 5 over there. Can I get 10? Can I get 10? I hear
Lynch,
5 over
money
there,
on your
5
head.
over there.
David Lynch, I didn't know you did
Can I
that,
get
though.
10? 10
Lynch,
over
stop hating
here.
on that nigga, Lynch. Stop hating on that nigga.
Something more with the $10 holler. Let's go.
And you know what? You know what I will do though?
Something more with the
Hey, I'm
$10
gonna put a little bit of
Queen
respect.
put in 5.
I want to put a little bit of respect on Hacker's name because on some real shit, as much as I hate his dialogue and his weak ass points, just as much as I hate the fighters that he loves, that nigga puts, hey, he come over here, he don't disrespect nobody, and he put his money up behind his points. He puts his money up behind his points on these panels. These other bitch ass niggas,
He definitely do.
these other bitch ass niggas, like little baby hackers, they don't even pay no damn bread to get up here and do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, frequent flyer is a baby hacker. You know what I'm saying? And Hacker, you gave birth to some motherfuckers that I don't like.
He's
But
trending in that
Big
direction.
Trandy Willie. Big
I don't
Trandy
you believe
Willie.
what you say, and I respect that much.
Big
Even if
Dog
what you
Willie
say
put
is
his money up
bullshit.
too. Big Dog Willie put his money up too. Him and Hacker are probably the only ones that put up. The rest of the niggas just come up here and lie just because. But at least Hacker paid a lie.
So Hacker is saying that Hayden can go up and fight Xander now? That's what Hacker trying to say?
Man, this nigga said he would beat Boots. This Negro right here
All I'm
to
saying is,
your left.
one second, before everybody gets beside
He
themselves.
said Devil the Beast, Tommy Hearns.
If I was
And,
an champion,
Hold on, let's get that understood. Hacker, so you saying Devin would beat Boots at 154?
that was a good fight. I'll favor Devin against Boots. Yeah.
That's not what we asked you, bro.
It's a hard fight, but
I asked you at what? If the fight is at 154, would Devin beat Boots at 154?
Yes or no?
Would Devin beat Boots? I'll favor Devin if you would ask your question.
You're out of your fucking mind, bro. Where?
Where
Can't go see it at?
I was the first person to say that.
So you
Brian
saying yes?
Listen, I don't care. Brian Norman's a different.
Same thing. I see boxers different than you guys.
Well, why don't you take his ass up there and do it then? Since you say he don't have no fights at 47, take his ass up there and do it.
One guy.
What would that fight do for Devin Haney right now? If he beat Jaron Ennis, bro, people like me would have to shut the fuck up and crown him king. He's pound for pound king, top dog in the sport. It fucking erases all narratives. It does all of that. So why isn't he doing it?
Nah. What it does, hold on, D1. What it does, it creates a new narrative. That means if he beats Jaron Ennis, that means he should have never been fighting fucking Tank Davis. That means he was trying to pick on the small motherfucker. That means he was trying to pick on the small motherfucker. And I'm saying, and he should be fighting niggas that's closer to 160. He should be fighting niggas closer to 160. But if he did, we wouldn't mention his ass.
Hey, don't Sin got 2 belts up there?
Nah. Did you see fucking Haney and Benny in the same picture?
Big Xander, not the little one.
Big Xander.
Champ, put some respect on his name. Big Xander,
He
not the
just
little
beat a
one.
bass, bro. That's a big deal.
Don't Xander got 2 belts up there, y'all?
He sure does.
Yeah, he got the
WBA
WBA and WBO.
Then why don't you go after
According to Bill,
Xander? I mean, you know, Devin's so big and bad. Go fight Xander. Take his belt.
Yeah, don't you?
That's what he wants to do.
All right, so what were you gonna say, Hacker?
Y'all see what Xander on. Xander trying to pick up Josh Kelly belt right now.
Yeah, he's trying to steal the fucking Boots fight.
shit.
And if I was that, I wouldn't give Kelly the Boots.
He said Josh Kelly.
It makes
So
sense.
he said hey Pete Game. He said I would like to invite him to Puerto Rico or New York.
Wait, if he gets that belt, does that mean he has 3 belts?
Yes.
He had 3.
Bro, that boy trying to become undisputed, dog.
In the division,
Xander on a mission to come undisputed. He ain't even look at Devin Haney's way, dog. He trying to come undisputed. Fuck, he said, "Fuck it, Devin Haney. I'm trying to get Josh Kelly, give me another strap. Fuck him."
Man, Boots needs a fucking belt so he can get.
Man, Devin money don't talk. Money, man, Devin.
So he got the WBO, the
Top Ray don't even fuck
WBA.
with Devin.
Yeah, BO
He got
and
the
BA.
Ray don't
WBO,
even fuck with
the
Devin like
WBA,
that.
and the IBF. Who got the WBC?
But I don't think
Let me ask y'all this. This is the thing. Let's be more logical right here. Why would Top Rank give Devin Haney a fight with Xander Zayas, a guy that they just put a lot of money into invested, and now they just made this man a unified champion at 154, and then he has aspirations of becoming undisputed and trying to get an opportunity to fight Josh Kelly. Why in the hell would he do that in that perspective right there? Like, what's the
They would
like?
do it if he signed a 3-4 fight
That
deal
is
with
a
him.
big payday.
He had to sign a
It's a
3-4
bigger
fight deal
payday.
with him. They do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the only reason that, and that's
Yeah, and we
but
and that's
they don't got the TV deal. So how can they be giving
but
out
see,
these fight deals?
but
What
that's
you
the
mean? They
thing.
got
But this is the
Tubi.
thing, though.
They got Tubi's. Tubi's on
Devin's
everything.
independent.
I love
Devin don't have no loyalty to nobody. That's why a lot of promoters is down there, area fucking with him for real. That's the thing
Real talk,
about the
Cam.
situation.
Real talk, Cam. Real talk.
Yeah, put himself on the
And I
island.
don't know.
He
The only
burned a
fight
lot
is
of
gonna be
bridges with
after
a
is
lot of
fucking the
motherfuckers.
winner of next week.
They ain't about to just feed him
That's
Xander
it.
Zayas dog like that. No, they're not doing that, bro. Like,
So
no,
they wouldn't
they
be
they
feeding
they're
though.
trying to make that man do. They're gonna earn their money off of Xander Zayas for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
he's
I
only
see him, bro.
23, Cam.
I don't even think
Cam,
they
he's only
even.
23
I don't
years
even think
old.
they'll put. Bro,
I
I said
have a
I don't
better
even think
question.
they'll put Xander in the. I
A
don't even
better
think they'll
question,
put him in the ring with Boots right now.
Nope. Why would they?
Nah, they're not gonna do that. They're
Why
not
would
gonna do
they?
that.
They
I have a
keeping
better
him
question.
away
I have
from
a better
Boots. I'm gonna
question.
tell you that right
No,
now.
Eddie
Go
better
ahead,
get
sis.
Boots a fucking title shot sooner or later because this guy is, to me, yeah, he getting him a couple little nice fucking paydays and shit. 54. Is Al Heyman going to work with Eddie to get Boots to the fucking where he needs to be? Is he going to be able to secure a Xander fight? I don't know. I think these guys are scared to death of
Boots
fucking
is
Boots.
with Maxroom, ain't
I
he?
mean,
Ain't Boots with Maxroom?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Boots,
he's going to have to pay.
Shakur's more
Hold
skilled
on,
than
hold on. Let me, sis, go ahead. Ask your question. What you about to say, sis?
D1, you were the person who asked Shakur
Hold
more
on,
skilled
Hacker.
than
Hold on, Hacker. Hold on, Hacker.
No, you said
Then you
sis
sis,
and
go
Hacker
on
started
and ask
snapping.
your question.
You
What you about
said
to say,
sis
and
and
Hacker, you
Hacker
go
started
speak.
snapping.
I thought you were asking. Go ahead.
That's
My
natural
question is
reaction.
this. Dr. Hacker, my question is actually for you and the rest of you people running around trying to bite everybody else. Why are y'all worrying about a Xander Zayas or a fight at 154? Why is Devin not trying to challenge the winner of Barrios and Ryan?
Thank you, Jab. That's
He's looking for a fight right now.
Great
They haven't
question.
even fought yet.
What do you mean? This fight goes off next week.
Yeah, they haven't fought yet. So you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if somebody's got injured or anything like that. You have to fight first. You know, so and then you have to
really
start.
Weak ass
Let's get Barrios
excuses.
first. Barrios
I see it get his ass. You see it get his ass.
Personally, are you a revenge person? Like, if
There's
you
no
got
proof.
into
Wait, hold on,
somebody,
guys.
if you have to go get it back.
The winner,
Like, if you
the
lost,
winner is gonna want to fight Devin. Remember that. Just keep that in mind. You don't know who's gonna be the winner.
Devin is a unification for the fucking winner. What
Bro,
are
it
you
was a
talking about?
unification. Why didn't Barrios fight Devin instead of fighting someone who came off a loss?
Because Ryan's a bigger fucking payday. That's why.
Since when?
Ryan's a humongous
Since
fucking.
when?
You come to tell the truth,
Oh my
man.
God.
You do that.
I can't be bothered with this shit. I can't be bothered with this
See,
shit.
Hacker. That's
D1,
why we put money on you, man.
Okay, D1, you're saying
Hey,
Ryan
hold on.
got payday, right?
Don't do that. Hold on, Hacker. Don't do that technique. Don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't doing that. That ain't even a part of the conversation, my guy.
No, you said,
But if you want to take it there, I can take it there. I got a
Ryan Garcia
crazy
is not
clip
big
right
payday.
now, just to let you know if y'all wanted to go there. But we ain't gonna go there. But continue, Hacker. Go ahead.
Ryan Garcia's fan base and social media followers are like teenage boys and girls, buddy.
Ryan, it doesn't matter where they are. They're paying customers, my boy.
Why you regurgitating somebody else talking
Before
about?
Hacker with this, let me ask this. I got two questions for you, Hacker.
Yeah.
What's Ryan Garcia?
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Hey, Hacker, what's Devin Haney's best performance that makes Xander Zayas food? What's the best performance that you just know that Xander Zayas can't fuck with him off of?
It's not really based on performance. Xander
Bro, just answer the question. I'm just answer the question because I got another question after that.
I mean, it's not okay. You want me to tell you his best performance? He has a couple of them.
What's the performance that makes other niggas food for Devin Haney?
Everybody's different. That question doesn't make any sense to me. Everybody's different. Xander's a different.
What's his best performance that you can measure up damn near against all the top talent?
Yo, Cam, you seen Technique's comment about Tank? Why don't Tank want to fight anyone he thinks is going to take a knockout loss this
I
time?
erased that. I don't know why it's still even showing on the screen because I erased that comment. Don't even read it.
But yeah, let Hacker answer this. Because the
Yeah,
next question is even great.
I acknowledge that. That's why I said, like, I don't know if you want to see anybody want to take it. Anybody want to talk about taking particularly on some shit? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Let's go to it, Cam. Just go to it.
Crazy shit to go to that shit. But I ain't gonna. But we gonna chill right now, though. Hacker, you can continue. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for Devin, his best
Hold on. Hacker, you're not answering my question. You just said, how is Ryan, since when is Ryan a bigger fighter or a money fight for Devin, right? That's what you just said.
No, not for Devin. Devin and Ryan have drama. That's money fight.
Ryan is literally one of the biggest stars the game has. You guys get lied to by YouTubers.
Ryan by himself is not a playmaker. That's why he's never been
What's Devin's most dominant performance, sir?
It would be against Devin.
Hey, what is Devin's most dominant performance, sir? That made you a fan. That makes you a fan. What is the Devin performance that makes you a fan?
He was dominant against Linares.
Linares. Wow, hilarious. Okay, now next question.
That's what dominant.
Well, next question. Hey, here's a great question. Hey, y'all. Hey, look at this.
It was his best performance, but it's just, bro, that's not domination, bro. You guys.
That's for Devin. This is Devin's most dominant performance. That's what I asked him specifically. So that's Devin's most dominant performance, right? Okay. What's Ryan Garcia's most dominant performance?
What is
dominant performance?
What's Ryan Garcia's most dominant performance?
The African guy he fought.
Oh, really? When he had to slow down the fucking punch frame rate just to see it.
It's not the guy that you love. It's not against. So Ryan's most dominant performance. The guy that you love. Did he knock somebody into a courtroom?
No, because
didn't he knock your favorite fighter into a courtroom?
Let me answer your question, Sin. Chicago was a unanimous decision. Devin was a majority decision. Well, remember that. And Devin won the rounds that Ryan didn't knock him down in. So I like to be realistic with things. You know,
you guys do know that Ryan was like half out of shape. He was holding his punches because he was guarding against.
I'm not even going to talk about the PEDs. I'm talking about what happened in the ring. If you want to be technical. Ryan Garcia lost the rounds. He didn't knock them down. Right?
No, he did not. You guys make that shit up. That's a lie.
It wasn't.
That's cap. It's 100% cap. You guys tried to say that, but it's just not true. Because if that was the case, it would have been a draw.
The African guy didn't win one round. And he
really happened.
You guys are shocked.
But Devin almost died.
Did Devin go down in the first round?
Nope, he almost did though.
No, he didn't go down.
He lost that first round.
Yeah, let's go.
Every other round he didn't get knocked down in. I thought he did win, but that first round he did not win that first round.
Nope. That punch erased everything he did anytime in that round. One punch won the round for Ryan. One single shot.
Over and over. Like niggas just pressing forward A, and just catching them.
It was crazy, man. That was nuts.
But anyway,
that was the most exciting boxing night we've had in quite some time. That's number one. That fight night, 420.
And that's what I'm saying. D1, why can't we get this rematch? Like, why can't Hacker push with his man to fight the winner?
There's no bigger fight in the sport of
Hacker won't put his man to the test. Hacker won't put his man to the fire. Hacker don't believe in this.
You said there's no money in the Ryan fight?
No,
I think everybody wants to see that rematch.
Everybody ignores
it's the biggest fight in
Turkey values Ryan Garcia more than he values fucking Devin Haney. He will put the money up for the fucking fight like he was going to do beforehand. He'll do the same exact shit. Ryan wins that title. he would put the money up for unification for those two guys.
Let me
And
ask you a
if
question.
you
Ryan
up here
gets that
denying
green
about that
belt,
shit,
it's
you
on
on some
top.
hoe ass shit.
D1, Cam, why do you always put this on Devin when they had a contract to fight each other after the Rolly fight?
We know that, Hacker.
Because your boy
We
said he
know
wanted
that.
to get it back in
Hacker, we
blood,
know
Hacker.
that.
Why do y'all always
We
He
talking
said,
about
What's
now,
wrong with
Hacker.
fighting a guy off a
We're talking
loss?
about
What are you
now.
talking about?
Ryan needs to win the fight.
Y'all fought Jose Ramirez off a fucking loss, bro.
Right?
Like I can't give that
And
much of the
hold
room to me.
on, because they fought Ryan Garcia off of a loss the first time they fight him because he was coming off the tank loss. So don't act like you about fighting a nigga off a
hey, to be
loss.
honest, y'all fought Prograis off of a loss, dog. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, Zorilla fucking chats Prograis ass in Louisiana. My bad.
But Jackie, remember this though. They had a contract. I'm not talking about just word of mouth. They had a contract to fight each other.
We know that, Hacker. We know that the loss to Rolly fucked that situation up in particular at that time. We're talking about the present time right now, Hacker. We're talking about next week. Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios is fighting for the WBC world title at 147.
Yeah.
How about Devin fight the winner? Why would you not want him to fight the winner and want Ryan to win that fight? Why would you not want him to win that fight so Devin can get his leg back against Ryan Garcia?
Win that fight.
No, it's only in boxing. We're conditioned to think fighting somebody off of a loss is a bad thing. Football, they play teams off of losses every fucking week. What are you guys talking about? Styles make fights.
You guys are too emotional.
It don't fucking matter if he lost to Rolly. He ain't losing to Devin.
Hold on. What if Ryan? Don't answer this question, D1. Remember, Ryan had a title fight and he lost, right? He has a second title fight and he loses again. So you're telling me you want him to have a third title fight after losing?
Hey, bro.
That's cheating.
It ain't our fault that Ryan has a fucking title fight next Saturday. It's not our fault, bro. You crying about him having a title fight still.
And by the
that's
way,
not the conversation.
Next week's fight will be 10 times more exciting than the Portillo fight.
And by the way, Boxing Hacker, I agree with you. I don't feel that Ryan continues to deserve title shots. However,
I agree with him on that aspect.
That's not the point. However, he has the damn fight. So is that something that you and the rest of y'all minions are pushing for? The winner of Barrios and Garcia, because that makes sense for Devin, right? He's at 147.
Yeah,
he cares about belts, right?
Yeah,
he cares about accolades, right?
Yeah, whoever wins, I'm sure Devin will fight them. There's no problem with that.
Okay.
But you guys say,
so, and then of course I'm sure you being a person that likes. I'm sure that if you being a person who obviously cares about the sport, right, and you know the storylines that go with it, I'm sure you're rooting for Ryan to win, right, to make the Devin fight even bigger, right?
Ryan can win. Let him win. I don't care.
No, you guys want Barrios.
You should want Ryan to win so he can get that get back.
Let me put this out. Let me put this out to equal.
Hold on, Hacker. Hold on, Hacker. Salute to 2 cents boxer. Hey, salute to my sister. She said Devin is fooled at 54. Period.
Yeah, he was fooled at 47 too, but he's now the top.
Facts. He still is fooled at 47.
He said the top champion. How can you be slipping in some slick stuff?
It always sounds good. Everything always sounds good when you say it to yourself out of emotion. He was flew at 147. He became a champion. He was flew at 140. He became a champion. I don't know, man.
So Hacker, don't get away from the question though. Answer Seth's question though. What she asked you.
Yeah. So I'll let them win. Let Ryan win. If Ryan wins, let them unify.
Do you want him to win?
Yeah, why not? I don't care. Ryan should win.
Okay.
You know, if he loses,
do you want Ryan to win?
No, we ain't talking about that. Do you want him to win?
Sure. As far as the fight, I don't care who wins between those two.
Don't you want him to fight Ryan and get that back in blood like your fighter said?
I'm not a fan of Ryan Garcia, to be honest with you. I don't care if he wins or loses. You know,
so you don't care if he ever fights Ryan again.
Better question for you, Hacker.
Ryan robbed
Hold on, Hacker. Hacker, hold on. Better question. As a fan of Devin Haney and the history of Ryan Garcia that's going on between them two guys, the rivalry they have right now, as a fan, do you want Ryan Garcia to win so y'all can push to get that get back? That's the question right there.
That's a motherfucking question right there. Do you feel like Devin has an obligation to see Ryan?
No,
That's
because
the
Ryan
question.
cheated.
You don't feel that way?
Oh my God.
Wow, he don't believe in that man.
Here's the thing.
That man,
No. Scratch that, Hacker. Does Tank have an obligation? If he gets back in the ring, does he have an obligation to go fight rematch Roach?
Who?
Roach, Tank. If he can get back in the ring and fight again.
He gotta fight Roach no more. Come on, man. They had a contract. He broke it. I don't know.
No. Is he obligated? Do you believe he should be fighting Roach to get that back, right?
You fight Shakur. I'd rather see him fight Shakur. I don't think he can beat Roach.
He was not too
That
long ago
answer the
saying.
question. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fight him.
No. But do you think he is obligated and should fight Roach to give him his rematch?
He can just take the draw, but I think he should fight. I think he should fight Shakur though. He should just
You
You should
changed
just take
up,
the
player.
draw. You should just take the draw. So Devin should just take that ass one.
Roach has been active. Yo, Roach might spark Tank. I'm trying to tell you guys.
So shouldn't Tank rematch that, right? Make that right.
Nah, listen to what he said. He said Roach might spark Tank. So Ryan obviously might spark Devin. So that's why he don't want Devin to fight Ryan again.
Roach has been active. Tank's been on the run.
It's got to be the same thing.
Provided that he gets back in the ring and he's to come back and fight. Don't you want to see him fight Roach? I want to see him fight Roach. I want to see him fight Shakur. I'm going to piss everybody off. I want him to see fight Devin too. I believe he's still going to spark Devin.
He ain't gonna spark none of them boys, man.
You knock all their asses out.
I feel like Devin exposed himself. I feel like Devin exposed himself already. The fact that he called out Jaron Ennis discredits him from fighting Tank. I feel like that should call for him to fight bigger motherfuckers, plain and simple. He's already weighed in 30 pounds overweight and shit, and he has a confidence to call out somebody of that caliber. Then he should be fighting people that big. Plain and simple, because I don't see Tank ain't calling out nobody in no different weight class to prove himself.
Tank is not going to fight. Let's put that. Tank and Devin were in the same weight class for years. He never called him out. He never tried to push mandatory.
Were they though?
Tank's never gonna fight that brother, man.
We're seeing how Devin Haney is about to go up to 154. They probably were never in the same weight class, or should have never even been fucking talked about like that. This fucking kid is 180 pounds.
My point.
Fuck out of here.
Wait. D1.
Fuck out of here.
If you talk for emotion, it sounds good, but everybody forgets Devin started when he was 16 years old. He was in the division since he was a child.
Stop it, dude. He was never a fucking lightweight. Never, ever, never a lightweight.
That's like me saying that
he was bigger than fucking Brian Norman, and Brian started at 47. What the fuck are you talking about?
What age did Brian Norman start turning pro?
Man, I can't.
But what I'm saying is, if Tank get back in that ring, I expect to see him rematch Roach. I want to see him fight Shakur. I expect that. I want him to see Devin. I expect that. You don't expect him to get that back in blood with Ryan.
Hacker, why are you so afraid for Ryan? Why are you so afraid for Devin to fight Ryan so much?
I'm more afraid that Tank's gonna fight Roach and get sparked. That's my thing. I'm more afraid of that.
The conversation is about Devin and Ryan. Stay on topic, bro.
I'm not.
You want to keep it going? Keep going.
Ryan needs something on
the line. Shit.
If Ryan's a champion and Devin's a champion, I pray that happens and let them unify. I would love that. And let it be fair. If it's fair down the middle, no cheating, no PEDs. Yeah, I would love it.
But why you put so push for that? So push for that as a fan, then.
You can push for it. Hey, Ryan, you should win. You should win your second chance at a title shot. Ryan cheats fighters, bro. Like I keep saying, Ryan cheated Gary Russell when he went to 140.
Oh, you scared?
Y'all ignore that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ignore it.
Scared.
Devin has snack.
Yeah.
Devin has snack.
Bro.
How come he ain't eating enough snack?
Yo, this punk motherfucker throwing shit at us, man. I smell something, man. You smell something? Definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy. Yo, he's a pussy, man. Stick his ass.
Bro, nobody's scared of nothing, man. Nobody's scared of nothing.
Yeah.
Why would Devin Ryan be
I
scared of
smell
Hey,
something, Sin.
hey,
You smell that,
you
Thomas?
seen Tank? You seen Tank fight? You seen Tank fight people bigger than him, right? Right, Hacker.
They were contenders.
You seen people? You seen Tank fight fighters bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
When has Devin fought somebody bigger than him?
So what's that supposed to mean?
Stronger than him.
What is that supposed to mean?
When has he fought an uphill battle? When has Devin fought an uphill battle?
Listen, you know what's
I mean, aside from underperforming and making it uphill,
no.
When has Devin physically fought? When has Devin physically seen somebody who looked good after a fight, intimidating, looked strong, and stopped him in their tracks? This is a snack fighter. Hey, Victor Conte said his fighters are the elite of the elite, especially scientifically. So how did this scientific specimen, how did this genetic specimen of a beast not find nobody bigger than him or stronger than him to, go out here and knock out? If he weighs, if he walks around weighing 180, like
Sin. I was watching David Benavidez. Listen to this.
Go back to your,
about snack. Listen, hold up, Hack. Let me tell Sin something. I was watching David Benavidez versus Boo Boo Andrade, and right in the beginning of the fight, Mora, the announcer for PBC, said, Boo Boo Andrade has had a problem gassing and having steam on his punches at the end of the fight, so he went and linked up with Victor Conte, and Victor said, with all the extensive work we've done, there's 0% chance of him gassing in the back half of that fight. Snack strong, motherfucker. 0% chance of him gassing. He can get to the back half because David's a monster, but that shit's elite, dude. Snack should be out of here, bro. He died. Let's get the fuck over it. Give his
Hacker, what fight is bigger than Devin and Ryan? I mean, Devin and Ryan. What fight is bigger than that for him?
No, it's a good fight.
That's a big ass money fight, dog. I don't know what. I don't know. Bro, like,
I'm saying Ryan needs to win.
Devin know that's a big money fight. Bill know that's a big money fight. They the ones who ain't interested in the fight too.
V3 was right. He didn't fight. Ryan was coming off the knockout of Duarte when Devin fought. So
yeah,
he had
that. That's a fact.
What I'm saying is that Ryan needs to win his next fight. He can't get 3 title shots in a row. People will just think that's robbery. He can't get 3 title shots in a row. He has to win.
You crying about him getting a title shot, man. It don't fucking matter. He's fighting for one next week, man. That makes the fight bigger if he wins the Strad, Hacker. That makes the fight bigger, brother.
That makes the fight huge, Hacker.
Y'all sounded scary over there, man.
They do, bro. Yo, who you guys got out there?
Man.
Ain't nobody scared of Ryan Garcia. Ain't nobody scared of Bruce Sanders. People been boxing their whole life, bro.
Oh, niggas is afraid of Bruce Sanders.
Bruce Sanders,
man.
So how is
the boogeyman?
Listen, ain't nobody scared of nobody, man.
You
Ryan
always say
Devin,
Tank is ducking and he's scared.
6 times in the amateur. You know what happened in the amateur? Ryan was ahead of Devin, right?
Tank,
with the first 3.
Since we do that, all right, fuck all of this. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm about to do some shit. All right, this is the one and only time thing I want to do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Since we want to talk all this Tank ducking shit, and then the whole conversation, a lot of motherfuckers been talking about Tank was ducking Shakur, and all the Shakur fans been going crazy and shit recently and shit like that. So we gonna start somewhere right here with this conversation with some clips that I got right here, just to build a little conversation for the beginning of this whole conversation with Tank and Shakur in particular. Let me pour this first one up, man.
All right, say no more, man. This Tank fight, man. Obviously you think it's a very good fight with Lamont Roach, but just from the public, can you understand why the public is just like, bruh, fight somebody else, fight somebody quote unquote better, just from the public standpoint? Can you understand that?
Yeah, I certainly get it. And people have a short memory. They tend to forget that, he was very close to fighting Lomachenko, and then Lomachenko pulled out. And there were discussions with Shakur. Shakur wanted a multi-fight deal. He didn't want to do sort of a one-fight deal to fight Tank. So, that doesn't happen. Now, we can revisit Shakur in the future, but it wasn't like, somebody just pulled out a dartboard and threw a dart and hit Lamont Roach's name. He explored two of the best names in the division, and then candidly, and with no disrespect to anybody in the 35-pound division, it's not a real deep division. Once you get past a few guys at the top, it gets real thin real quick. So I get it. I'd like to see those fights happen. I mean, we all wanted to see, Boots versus Virgil Ortiz. But sometimes fights don't happen, and, if it doesn't happen, you expect Tank not to fight. Well, he's going to fight. This is a credible opponent, and I expect him to put on a good fight.
Are you saying that?
Shakur, yeah, obviously there were some reports earlier this week. Yourself and Mr. Tank Davis had been in talks. I mean, I saw yourself and Tank come out and deny that completely. What can you tell me on that front? Have there been any conversations between your team, his team?
Yeah, only thing that I heard was they was trying to. I guess they wanted to make the fight, and we just told them to send an offer. We ain't hit nothing back yet, but like I said, that fight is gonna happen. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like the fight is not gonna happen. Me and him is the best. We the best fighters coming up. Best fighters at the 135-pound division. There's no way of the fight not happening. So I know fans want to scream and just say all of these things. This guy's ducking. This guy. They want to find a person to say that somebody's ducking, but I ain't scared to fight him. He's not scared to fight me, and it's gonna be a hell of a fight when the fight happens.
I have to ask Shakur then, you've still got a few months until that rumoured and touted November 23rd date. I know things would have to progress, and I imagine quite quickly for a fight of that magnitude. Is it still a possibility then, November 23rd, if terms could be agreed?
Yeah, definitely. If terms could be agreed and everything makes sense for him and me business-wise, the fight definitely could happen.
What did you make of Tank's victory against Frank Martin, and what holes do you feel you saw there you can exploit?
I wouldn't.
Hey yo, who's gonna take this? Because I seen something
I'll take it
right
right
here.
now.
I fell out
No,
laughing.
listen. Did you see the way he looked away from that camera when he started talking about they contacted and the dude interrupted and he said, "Okay," because they're like, "Yo, shut your mouth. You've already talked too much. You've already went too far." You shouldn't even have said that they contacted you because they were looking to fight and Shakur was like, "I'm good." That's all I
Oh,
got.
man.
Yo, worse
Let me
than
go
that.
with Stan. Go ahead, Stan.
Yeah,
Hold on.
worse
Let
than that.
Stan go.
Hey Cam, please run back right when he asked the question. Right when he asked him that. Right when he asked Shakur that question. As soon as his hand reaches up, pause that shit. The classic lie language. Niggas must not ever owe y'all money and y'all confronted them. And y'all know they had it. Hey, look at this. Hey yo,
I'll run the whole clip back. I'll run the whole.
No, don't even the whole clip. I just want you to catch when he scratched his head and reached for that fucking lie. When he
Shakur, yeah, obviously there were some reports earlier this week. Yourself and Mr. Tank Davis had been in talks. I mean, I saw yourself and Tank come out and deny that completely. What can you tell me on that front? Have there been any conversations between your team, his team?
Yeah, only thing that I heard was they was trying to. I guess they wanted to make the fight, and we just told them to send an offer. We ain't hit nothing back yet, but like I said, that fight is gonna happen. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like the fight is not gonna happen.
Y'all seen that man scratch the back of that fucking head as soon before he even found a word. He had to reach for that lie back there. Come on now. Ain't no way a man telling you the truth when he does that motion right there. No man's telling you the truth when he does that.
That's body language. Like body language expert would look at that and say he's lying the rest of the way. As soon as he went to scratch at his head, bro, it's a blatant tell.
Nigga couldn't get a word out.
Well, before this fool Hiker go and say some nonsense, man, I'm gonna say as a boxing fan, I want to see the Tank and Shakur fight. As a boxing fan, I want to see the damn Devin Haney and what's her name rematch, Ryan Garcia. As a boxing fan, I want to see the Tank Roach rematch. I'm not gonna over there. And then Cam, since you playing old footage of old film, why don't you go back and get that one that you got in the holster? Or are you gonna say that for another day?
Hold on. We going there. I want to. Let me play this one right here. Man, this receipts, man. Oh my God.
We're kind of, I don't want to say officially working on his behalf because we're not, but we're instructed to have certain conversations around fights for him, of which is an honour. One of those is not Gervonta Davis, and I think that's a smart move. I think.
Like, bro, listen, he's his fucking promoter. He just saying that says everything, bro. They tried to make that fucking fight, and Jay Prince and them just weren't ready for it yet. That's true. What it is. If you don't gather that from that, bro, you are literally the dumbest motherfucker.
Narratives. That's not what he even say. Just say he's all he say. He's not going to be a part of the negotiation.
You can't convince me. I know what I'm looking at. I know what fucking people are saying. I get it.
Kambosos about Eddie Hearn. Remember that. You can always make a fight about Eddie Hearn. Devin Haney fought Kambosos twice and Lomachenko.
We were told to have discussions on his behalf and make fights on his behalf, and none of those were Gervonta Davis.
They don't work on me, man. I know these things. Like,
work on you for what? What the fuck are you talking about? Common sense don't work on you?
Wait. Eddie Hearn was part of the Devin Haney versus his undisputed run.
No. You said that shit don't work on you. What doesn't work on you? Common sense, because that's what I'm trying to explain.
Even Eddie Hearn's your promoter. You don't need him to make a fight.
Oh my God, dude!
And that was just part of their contract.
The bidding has now gone to $10. The bidding to remove Hacker off the panel has now been up to $10.
No, because people don't want to hear the truth. Hold on one second. When it comes to the Espinoza situation, right?
Hacker felt that pressure.
And I'm gonna explain something because people get confused. Like, Espinoza only stated what Shakur wanted, right? If you remember the the interview they had together in the Sway, I think it was Sway's interview they had together. Espinoza said, "I don't know Shakur to ever turn down a fight offer." Espinoza said out of his own mouth, meaning that he never offered. He himself never offered them a tank fight. In fact, Shakur Stevenson, after Espinoza stated that statement, he was on Twitter. He said that, hey, like what Espinoza is saying isn't true. When they came to me and they said they weren't ready to fight me until 2025. Remember, that happened in 2024. And Shakur said they weren't ready to fight him in 2025. What happened in 2025? Tank ended up was supposed to rematch Roach. He didn't rematch Roach. He went and fought Jake Paul. He was supposed to fight Jake Paul, right? At that point, Shakur Stevens said, "You know what? This guy doesn't want to fight me. I don't want to talk about him anymore." Remember,
can I go after Hacker?
Hacker, I'm sorry, my brother. Hey, much love to you, my brother, but the bidding on you has been aroused. You are out of here. Salute to my brother, No More Sleepwalking, and salute to my brother D1, man, for the love of the cash app. You are out of here. What a day.
First of all, never mind. I ain't even gonna correct it now.
My boy, No More Sleepwalking, man. He definitely showed love, man. He hit him with the 39, man, in there, man. Salute to my brother, No More Sleepwalking, dog.
Nah, bro. Happy birthday too, bro.
And salute to my brother D1 with the 10 banger in there too, man. My brother, man. Much love, brother. Yeah, Hacker, yeah, you're finito for the day, brother. Much love, brother.
Shit, if you lived closer to me, I'd probably give you like an ounce of weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, but that's why. But look at the clip though. Like I said, right there, bro. Like right there, they literally show right there saying that they was not negotiating no fight with Gervonta Davis right there. I don't know why nobody never read in between the lines with that right there.
Nah, for real. Common sense. He said it didn't work on him. I'm like, what doesn't work? Common sense? Because that's I'm looking at this, the clips and what they're saying in the clips with common fucking sense and logic. If that doesn't say that to you, it's clear that you got favorite fighters involved in feelings and everything else.
I have an even better question. Right? when Espinoza said, you know, we were in talks with Shakur Stevenson, but he wanted a multi-fight deal, right? But then he proceeded to go over to Matchroom and make cross-promotional fights with everybody else because Matchroom has no 135 pounders. Why wouldn't you take that opportunity? You know one of those fights are going to be Javante. That's why they're calling you, because Loma backed out, which coincidentally, Shakur said he would step in for Loma. Do y'all remember that interview when he did on Fanan's channel?
I remember it very much. I was there.
I'm the man too. Just
Nobody
remember,
ever talks
I'm the
about
man
it.
too. It's crazy. I talk about it a lot. I actually put it in my content. Just remember, Shakur's the man too. They are fucking listen. In a Tank Davis fight, you have to be prepared to prove yourself, like Frank Martin was prepared, like Ryan Garcia was prepared, like fucking Lamont Roach was prepared, like all these guys that took the Tank contract and tried their hand at greatness. You got to be willing to do that. And Shakur and his team just aren't willing to do that. They're the men too. Simple as that.
Yeah, I listen, and I get it, right? Like, Hacker, he's saying that people are just want to hate on Shakur. I don't think it's nevertheless hate. I think it's more like some people just don't want to believe the truth. Like, I understand some of y'all are fluent in Shakur and y'all can understand and interpret for him, even though we all speak English, what he says and what he really means when he says what he says. But the moves that the young man makes is what I pay attention to. I don't give a damn what comes out of his mouth. I mean, he says a lot of stupid shit, but I pay attention to what he does. Right. And now you were offered a fight. You were up there popping it. Oh, Loma back out. I swear to God, I'll stand in. Da 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 da. Well, Loma backed out, and you didn't stand in. You also on camera said that you would go to PDC when you sat on the Ariel Hawani show, said you would do whatever. You would go to PDC, you would do whatever to get that fight. You have not done it.
We gonna take it there.
You tucked yourself deeper.
We gonna take it there. We gonna take it there.
I'll peel this
I don't want to
onion.
make this interview necessarily about other fighters, but
I want this one right here. This is T Hill requested right.
I don't want to make this interview necessarily about other fighters, but it's hard to hear that and then be like, well, okay, which one of your contemporaries have you had an opportunity to prove that against? The name that obviously is going to always come up until that fight happens, no matter how tired we are of saying it or you are of hearing it, is going to be Tank, right? He's a knockout artist. This is what you said last night, and you're a technical fighter. So how do you best a knockout artist if you're a technical fighter and you are conscious that, you have this hand issue, that this guy is going to be a pressure coming after you? Like, I know for a fact you must have thought about this matchup over and over in your head.
I'm going to try to, not go into detail about the fight, but to speak as, the pressure fighter and him knowing, my hand issues, I'm going to be real with you when it comes down to Tank. Tank is not a real pressure fighter. He's not like a guy that's going to throw a million punches around. He's not a guy that's going to make it that kind of fight. He's a boxer first, boxer puncher. So I don't look at it like I got to worry about the pressure or anything else. Yes, when we do fight, I want to have my hands fully prepared and ready to go. So like I said, I'm going to get on it ASAP and make sure that it's on point and everything is good when we do settle our difference in the ring.
Hacker says Tank was never, and his hands need to be 100%. I don't give him no fucking hand excuses. He's saying forget about it, but Hacker, he was never offered. When they say Shakur wanted a multi-fight deal instead of a one-fight deal, they knew what the fight offer would have been, but they couldn't get past the terms. So technically you're right, but anybody with common fucking sense knows why they were talking to fucking fight. This kid is retarded, bro. Honest to God.
He said Shakur signed a 5-fight deal with Matchroom Boxing. That's the rumor that's probably. Well, not even a rumor. I heard that on the clip the other day.
And he doesn't give out 3 fights. Everybody assumed
for 5 fucking fights, dog.
Yup. And everybody assumed it was a 3 fight because everybody that talks about boxing on the internet is used to that, because that's what Bob Arum gives. That's what PBC gives. Eddie Hearn tries to get you for 5. That's his thing.
I thought it was only 2.
Nah, dog. It's always been a fight.
Hold on, because Shakur said the other day he was trying to match him.
That's why I thought he wasn't signed to Matchroom. I thought he was. I
He
thought he
just
was
said that the
working
other
with
day.
Turkey.
He's capped. I
He
know. I
just
heard
said
that
that the
too.
other day. He's not with Matchroom. He just said that the other day. This nigga lies so much he don't even remember when he lying. That is
Yo,
a
guys,
damn
get ready for
shame.
more and more and more of it too, because they're trying to push him as the next Floyd Mayweather, and we're gonna have to battle and argue this shit out. That's why I'm saying I'm confused and sick where boxing is heading. I pray to God Tank gets off of this fucking case, and he got to come back and fight to make some money, and we get the dog of the shit a couple more fights. Or Boots starts getting fights. One of these guys that are electrifying in the ring get the fucking shots they deserve, so we don't have to go through this shit, because this is crazy, bro.
Hey yo, I still can't recover off it. This nigga scratching that bald spot in the back of his motherfucking head when they asked him if they had reached out to his team and if there had been talks or anything. Like, if anybody believes a man when they do that to you right there, if you ask him if he has your money and he reached behind the back of his head first, just swing on it. Just swing on it. Something about Shakur seems underdeveloped. Like, I mean, it's more than just a little teeth that he had that he just got fixed a few months ago. Something about this dude seemed like a man child. Like, every time he explained himself, it seemed like a little kid is talking. Like, I feel like this nigga wears the slippers that squeak when they walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time around the house. So him and Devin, these niggas wear the pajamas with the footies in them, guaranteed. Something about these dudes is under fucking developed, yo. Like, these are not real men that I'm fucking looking at, yo. And I can't even laugh at it. I feel bad about it. I feel bad about it, bro.
The soft ass era, these dudes are fucking
Hacker. It is not just all those Shakur hate, dog. It just point out the facts in the situation that we're talking about right here. You know what I mean? I told you this is the one time, the only thing is we got a little bit more receipts of this shit too, by the way. So this is the one time only thing I'm doing this too, by the way. I just had to just know the story by the back of my fucking hand, and we're just talking about it, having the conversation while you getting your feelings about it. That's why you got whacked.
What hacker? What I said that was hate. What you mad about them slippers that squeak? You know fucking well that nigga wear them shit.
These guys try to dog Tank out all the fucking time. He ain't fought nobody. He's a bitch. This, that, and the third fucking. And he's actually behind the scenes trying to fight all these guys that y'all call the top guys, making up fucking lies and narratives about this young man, when in reality, he's really trying to be who the fuck you guys want him to be. But the people that you guys got in those positions, they're bitch made. They're fucking, they ain't got it like that. They don't have the fucking balls to do this shit.
Man.
Out here avoiding the top fucking challenges up into the point of where everybody can get paid. When I heard that fucking Josh Dubin dude talk about, oh yeah, but in 2 years the money will be so much better. Like, fuck out of here, man. This shit is all in it. All bullshit.
Look at this clip. This right here. I know y'all remember this right here for Mr. Shakur, right?
Yeah. Like in the early stage of your career, you're just fighting.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, you transition to be like, no, I want to have a say. I want to, and ultimately, you see guys like Floyd or like Crawford or Canelo, they're fully in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Like, where are you in that process, and how do you transition from being like a guy who goes in the ring to a guy who isn't working for a promoter, who has a promoter working for him?
I'm actually, me and my manager, which is Jay Prince, we actually like very tight. Like, that's damn near my family to me. So any conversations that's going on, 9 times out of 10, I'm knowing about it or knowing exactly what's going on. So as you saying, like, as I got older, I kind of got involved into everything that's going on with my career, and yeah, I'm ahead of it, bro.
That's good, because that's a transition some fighters don't make until too late.
Yeah.
Sure. But at a certain point where you feel like, hey, I'm educated enough, I'm stepping in front. this, you know, and so I think what you said is absolutely right. The business shouldn't get in the way, but it's also incumbent is as a fighter, you can't let your business get in the way. Like you can't let your guy, your promoter's beefs stop you from getting a fight that
Do you
want.
feel like that happened on his? Was it any interjection from his representation?
No, like I got nothing. You know, I've never really dealt with Jay. You know, I know, you know, Bob Arum has very strong feelings about who he'll do business with and who he won't sometimes.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's been a challenge. But I you know, as far as I'm concerned, I've never heard Shakur personally say, I'm not fighting this guy or I don't want to fight that guy. But there have been, you know, people who at stages where influence his business, which might have made it a little bit harder to get that stuff.
I got a question. Hold on, because we got to make sure like it's said the right way. You reached out to Top Rank before for a fight with me and Tank.
For a fight with you and Tank, yeah.
And when did this happen?
I mean, years ago. Years ago.
Are
You know-
are you sure? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, it was, you know, years ago. It didn't go very far at all because, you know.
So if Bob Arum was to get into the conversation, he's going to agree with this.
I don't know what he's going to say.
Okay.
I don't
See,
know- I don't know.
that's the thing
That's
with
what-
boxing, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's where the gray area happens. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm trying to say. Like the fighters want to fight each other, but if we want to fight each other, it's all types of miscommunications and promoters having beef with each other. Where it's like we don't know about it, but it's like, come on now, bro.
I mean, so you and Tank have verbally said to each other, "Let's fight."
So I want to just say something, right? And then I'm gonna leave this whole situation alone because, quite frankly, I'm getting annoyed. Boxing Hacker would like to say that Gervonta, you know, this whole Roach situation. Let's not forget, because I know some of y'all, you know, memories are delayed, or some of y'all got developmental issues, right? Let's not forget that Lamont Roach was his fourth option, right? Because he was behind the scenes making the Loma fight. We reached out to Shakur. He wanted a different type of deal, whatever. That's a dud. And don't forget that Ryo's trainer was trying to make the Roach the Tank fight, and that's why he got fired. And so we landed on Roach. Stop acting like Roach was Gervonta's first selection, because he was not.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
kid's a
biggest thing
retard.
that's starting to get on my damn nerve. Y'all always talking about some of the damn Lamont Roach fight, like he didn't go through 3 or 4 different niggas that to get to Lamont Roach.
And let's not act like the interview we just seen wasn't Steven Espinoza and fucking probably being told by Jay Prince, hey, man, you got to help my guy out. You made him look bad about talking about our failed fight negotiations. You got to go on Sway's platform and let's say this the right way. Shakur stops the whole interview. Hold on. We got to say this the right way because he knows. He knows how to fucking push narratives. He knows how to tweak words and say things a certain way to get internet engagement.
Hey, whether you say I'm a bitch in English or I'm a bitch in French, it amounts to the same damn thing. And I just heard the same type of excuse. Like, I didn't hear no sugarcoating on anything Espinoza said. I equated to the same points and came up with the same, with the same equation that this man clearly one side didn't want to fight. Somebody reached out, and the nigga that, you know what I'm saying, or the dude who scratched behind his head and try to find any excuse and lie that he could tell you, as we've seen him do many a times, you know, it's the same pattern. So, you know, like, the sport's bigger than this motherfucker, man. It ain't no point of even talking about the many lies that we called him in 101 times. It's just fun picking on Hacker and the other delusional people when they come up here trying to defend him. He makes it hard for you to be a fan of him. But y'all are some very resilient people. Y'all are much tougher than him. I'll give y'all that much credit. That's all I can give.
Hacker, this is for you right here. If you keep talking about that fourth option, dumbass.
All right, say no more, man. This Tank fight, man. Obviously you think it's a very good fight with Lamont Roach, but just from the public, can you understand why the public is just like, bruh, fight somebody else, fight somebody quote unquote better, just from the public standpoint? Can you understand that?
Yeah, I certainly get it. You know, and people have a short memory. They tend to forget that, you know, he was very close to fighting Lomachenko, and then Lomachenko pulled out. And there were discussions with Shakur. Shakur wanted a multi-fight deal. He didn't want to do sort of a one-fight deal to fight Tank. So, you know, that doesn't happen. Now, we can revisit Shakur in the future, but it wasn't like you know, somebody just pulled out a dartboard and threw a dart and hit Lamont Roach's name. He explored two of the best names in the division, and then candidly, and with no disrespect to anybody in the 35-pound division, it's not a real deep division. You know, once you get past a few guys at the top, it gets real thin real quick. So I get it. I'd like to see those fights happen. I mean, we all wanted to see, you know, Boots versus Virgil Ortiz, but sometimes fights don't happen, and, you know, if it doesn't happen, you expect Tank not to fight. Well, he's going to fight. This is a credible opponent, and I expect him to put on a good fight.
Are you saying that?
You got the clarification of first it was Lomachenko, then it was Shakur, and then it was Ryo, then it was Rhodes.
Fourth option, Hacker. What are you talking about?
Scared to death, man. You know, yeah. The man retired Lomachenko off in negotiations. That's how scared he was. So, hey, man. You know, like I said, sports bigger than that, man. We got to start talking about the Oshakis and some of the other underlying talent who didn't come up underneath the Mayweather platform that don't have that weaponized celebrity to rely on. Because you got people that's really out here that are trying to prove themselves still, that haven't been compromised. And then you got these other bums that's at the top that already feel privileged and that, like, they don't owe the sport nothing. They don't owe their fans nothing. They don't have no obligations. They're going to get a belt just to vacate it. When has vacating ever become the move? Like, when was vacating the move to solidify your greatness so that we just gave somebody more credit, more prestige after they touched the belt and did that? You know, the whole standards are fucked up right now. So we got to give the floor to more people.
Ever.
You know,
never ever.
But he said he was gonna do this though.
Like Saturday is gonna be a very telling moment for me. So
Zepeda on Saturday. One more at the end of the year. Is that the plan, or you think you're done for this year?
it depends. It depends on whatever I want. We got to see
What would be
how
the
my
dream?
hands hold up against Zepeda, and then after that fight, we'll see if I'm ready to go at the end of the year or go next year.
Who would be the one that makes most sense for you?
There's only one name. Y'all know the name. It's Tank. It's me
That's
and
it.
Tank. That's the fight. I've been calling for the name for.
That's the one.
For the
Do you have to sign with PBC to make this happen? What do we have to do to make
whatever
this
I
happen?
gotta do to make the fight.
You're going to
happen,
chase him now.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to make the fight. So if that's what they want, let me know.
Love it. You're the man, Shakur. Keep doing.
Chaos, because trying to sell these fights.
He want to be in the spotlight. Like, people look past him. Like, even in this situation, the fight was not going to happen. Like, this was a fight that wasn't going to happen until I'm like, yo, boom, I'm looking through the playing field. Right before my last fight, I'm like, T.O. And I kind of told the higher powers and the people in the position that me and T.O.'s a fight. That's the biggest fight. They really ain't want T.O. T.O. ain't no...
Damn.
Like, truthfully, like, but, you know, like I said, I appreciate him for saying yes, and he appreciated me for making it happen.
He said he didn't send the watermelon.
Yo, Cam, I got to dip out. Thanks for having me. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah,
Jab.
salute, brother.
T. B3.
What's good, bro? Be easy.
See you later, T.
What y'all think? What y'all think about that sequence that took place right there?
Hey, we've been saying it for a long time. He didn't want to fight Tank. He found any excuse to get out of doing it, but yet he'll go ahead and clout chase him. You know what I mean? Hey,
Who said Shakur say the darndest things? Who came up with that phrase? Who came up with that phrase?
Shakur be
Like,
doing the darndest things.
yeah, he gone. You know, I think he's, you know, he's from New Jersey, but he has Nebraskan conduct. If you ask me, it's all in favor of his big brother. You know what I'm saying? Like birds of a feather flock together, man.
Yep.
You know? So
True that.
it is what it is, man. Like, you know, hey, I mean, you know, if you ain't touching on nothing else, you ain't got no more topics.
We got. Oh shit. No, we can talk about it. No, man, what y'all think about this card, man? Salute to my boy B3, man. What's popping with you, bro?
Man, happy
Hey,
birthday,
Cam,
bro.
I
Just want to
gotta
come up
get
and say
out of
what's
here,
up to
man.
everybody.
RB, more do your thing, bro. Salute to you,
Yeah,
bro. Appreciate
I
you.
gotta pick my daughter and my wife up for my doctor's appointment. All
Or
right,
do your thing, brother. Go do your thing, bro. Much love.
all right, bro. One love, peace and blessings, y'all. All right,
I
Sin, Lady Jab.
All right.
All right, Thomas, peace.
For sure, man. What y'all think about this one, man? B3, man. What you think about this card, man, coming up, man? This next week, man.
Fire. Let me see. The fight I'm looking forward to the most is going to definitely have to be Nahir Albright, Frank Martin. That fight pretty much lines up the winner to fight Keyshawn, and I'm loving it. I'm loving how Ring pretty much putting this card together.
Hmm. So you
This
think
is a good one.
Keyshawn? So you think Keyshawn to stay at 140 instead of go to 147 then?
Mm, I think it's an option. I mean, Nahir Albright is an option. I think at a high weight. I'm sure Frank is too if it makes sense for Frank. But
Yeah, I
I feel
actually
like
think he'll stay at 140 because he has expressed that he want to fight Nair Albright. You know what I mean? So, and then of course you seen after the fight, after he fought this past Saturday, Dr. Smith, he was back in the locker room up there too. So, you know, Keyshawn, he on some sneaky shit, man. He got some shit going on, man. Where he might be pushing to try to fight Dr. Smith. Because I said you already know the Lewis Crocker and Leon Pyro. That shit is off the menu right now. Of course, with them having that purse bid already and no limit getting that, so
yeah,
of course, they already got that intact. So what I'm saying, Keyshawn got some little sneaky moves right now, man.
he got. But see, then you got Puello with the WBC for 140. So it's kind of like he got options.
Yeah, they
I
got
think.
payload. Yeah, payload. Well, that's the order though. Then payload they are gonna get it cracking too. So I did forget about that 100%. Yeah, payload, Puelo and Dr. Smith. That mandatory is gonna be ordered with them two guys.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta be realistic. Keyshawn, oh, you know what I'm saying, really one-time champion. I think he got like 13 fights, something like that. He's
14.
yeah, he's still building up his resume. I think everybody would like to see the Devin Haney fight. I would like to see it too. But like y'all saying, Devin got unfinished business with Ryan. Devin has put himself in a position, being a 3 division champion, where we really only want to see him against guys that's at that level that's have kind of accomplished some things in the sport. Now Ryan, of course, that's just a grudge match, but I feel like the Shakur fight makes more sense than the Keyshawn fight.
Right. Sam, what you think about this card, Sam?
I mean, shit. Honestly, I like it. Yeah, really. The top 4 fights. I mean, with the exception of Barrios, I'm saying my discrepancy is just that Ryan coming off of a loss obviously don't deserve this, and with Barrios we kind of seen him peak. Well, he's fought twice as a champion already, right? And both performances have been underwhelming from what I recall. And I'm saying, especially preserving legacy with Pacquiao. If you're in here having close fights with a damn 83-year-old, I don't really think I don't really think that I really have a lot of faith in your longevity. So he ain't nobody that I'm going to bank on. It seems like just a good advantage for Ryan, for the commissions to make some money off of Ryan's celebrity or what little of it he has left. And Ryan really, I want to say that Ryan is an entertaining motherfucker. He kind of got that Adrian Broner effect. He a low-key crash out. So I feel like even if he lose, he's still going to have a little bit of appeal to him because he's kind of trying to prove that he's not no YouTuber, that he's willing to step up and fight certain people, especially with the Tank fight alone. He's already proved that and put a lot of pressure on, some of the people that we were talking about earlier. So aside from that, he really don't deserve this fight, but it's going to be a good fight to see. I want to see Gary Antoine Russell as well as Richardson Hitchens. And you know, yeah, I think it's dope all the way around the board. I like the card.
Sis, what you think about this card, sis?
This card is fire. I'm interested mostly in the two fights, one of which B3 mentioned, Frank Martin. I want to see how he looks against Albright. And obviously, y'all know I'm in love with Gary Antoine Russell, so I can't wait to see him get his mandatory out the way and then hopefully try to get a unification fight with Shakur Stevenson, since the rest of the champions didn't want to fight him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Isaiah, what you doing? What you think about this card?
Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit is fire because I'm a huge fan of Beck, bro, of Bektamir. And I remember watching him get slapped by Cave, so I always been a fan of Beck. But I'm excited to see a stand-up fight, bro. I don't think he could beat Beck, but we'll see. As far as the Frank and Nair, bro, I think that's a banger fight, especially because Frank kind of climbing back up into the ranks again. And I'm a huge Gary Antoine Russell fan, so I already know he's gonna dust Andy. And Hitchens, I'm kind of disappointed in Hitchens, bro. So I don't care for that Duarte fight. I feel like there were other fights to make, but you know, Hitchens just he from the town, bro. And like I'm from the town too, so you know, we kind of got away with like we got away with talking out of fights. So I kind of see where Hitchens is at. So, but the Ryan fight, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think Barrios, he might beat him. And I think so because
you think Barrios might beat Ryan?
Yeah, I think Barrios might beat Ryan because Barrios, look, bro, Barrios come to Rumble. Barrios, he coming to Rumble, and like we never seen Barrios give up. I mean, yeah, he got knocked out, but we ain't never seen him give up. And we seen Ryan get hit with that body shot, and he looked at the ref like, "Yo, stop the fight!" Like he ain't got enough in him. But as far as that, this card is a banger card for sure, and this Ryan fight is good. But I need to see a little more of Ryan because considering all the antics, all the BS he did, I got a strong feeling like Barrios is gonna take him, or even, you know what, even if Ryan can overcome the punches and not give up, then I think I give it to Ryan. But right now I got Barrios because in all of Barrios fights he coming to fight, bro. Like he got that Mexican Aztec style, you know what I mean? Like he don't give a fuck about nothing when he in that ring. Yeah, I get it. You know, he fought 2 draws, but I feel like this is the fight that's gonna boost him up, and it's gonna help his ego a little bit because he like, damn, I can't lose to Ryan. But you know what's crazy though? It's like, damn, man, like Ryan, he's looking good, but I seen videos of him inside his fucking living room training. I hope he's not training in the living room, bro. But that's all I
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. T Hill, man. What you think about this card, T Hill?
Card is absolutely fire. I mean, you know, it's a redemption for, so to speak, for Richardson Hitchens, who got removed from the previous card that we just had, which was a very good card as well too. And he's fighting somebody that's really, really tough. So somebody that's gonna make him earn his medal. You know, Gary Antoine Russell, I mean, really, he's got the talent to headline. You know, just got to get his buzz up. He's fighting Andy Hiroka, and we know that dude is a banger, man. He's a tough out. He's a scrapper, so, you know, he's going to have to work for that, and it's going to give him a good look so he can look spectacular so that people would want to tune into his next fight should he remain or prevail in the fight, remain victorious. Frank Martin, man, like, the only thing that happened to Frank Martin is that he sought after a bigger payday in Tank Davis. If he had fought Shakur Stevenson, we wouldn't be hearing the hate for him and the disdain that we have attached to his name and saying he's garbage now. Because remember, he was a problem for folks before he got in the ring with Tank. And, you know, people was talking about how they wanted to see him in the ring with a lot of cats. He in there with somebody that made your boy Keyshawn Davis had to go into deep waters to try to eke out a victory. I thought it was a closer fight than they scored. I thought that he gave him all that he can handle. I did believe that Keyshawn won the fight, but I thought it was a tough fight to score. And therefore he didn't went on there and beat on his older brother. So there's some bad news awaiting for him if he should even remain victorious, because I believe this is at 40. And I think Shakur and Keyshawn right now is currently at 40. So it's a lot of implications there. But I do expect Frank Martin to go out there and show that, he is the goods. And, he just was in there with a better man that night.
Yeah, man. I see Shelton Moore was saying, now you're all break going to wash Frank Martin and shit. I'm like, like everybody's sleeping on Frank Martin like he trash and shit since he lost the Tank, man. I don't like that shit, man. That little weak ass narrative, dog.
Yeah, I like Wu Shiesty. I think Wu Shiesty nice, but I think he going to sleep in that fight. Just like I called the last one. People said I was crazy. I called it in the same round too. No, I think he got him out of round before. But I think Frank, when he right and he healthy, man, he's a problem. So I think that's going to be the case.
Frank. I don't know why they keep disrespecting Frank either, but it is annoying. Frank is nasty with it. He stepped up, and unfortunately, he stepped up against, a more talented fighter. But Frank is like that. Y'all need to stop the hate. Because when he was about to fight Shakur, ain't nobody have a problem with that.
Exactly.
Y'all see when he checked Keyshawn temperature, I ain't hear much else after Keyshawn after that.
He was just trying to fight Africa. Africa ran away too. Shit.
Yeah, stop playing with him.
But they play with him because of Tank.
But you see, they only say he's trash because he ain't fight Shakur and he went and got that bigger bag. But I guarantee you, if he would have fought Shakur and went all 12, they would have been like, "Oh, Frank is so good, man. He lasted 12. Oh my God, that dude got some skills." But just because Tank fought him instead of Shakur, it was a banger fight, right? When it was in talks with Shakur. But as soon as Tank gets that fight, oh, that shit is trash. Frank is a bum.
Yeah, to finish my point, I mean, it would have been like just on that specific one, man. It would have been like the sensation we got after the new GOAT, and the greatest boxer in this modern time, Crawford, when he fought against your boy, what's his name? Starts with an M? Madrimov. You saw the sensation it was after that fight when he struggled with him. Oh, he really the best at 5'4", man. He gonna dominate 5'4". That nigga ain't won a fight since. And a lot of people say because he ain't healthy mentally or physically, but he ain't won a fight since. So, it would have been the same narrative had they had gone the distance and made it a tough fight. Oh, man, people really don't want to see him at 35, man. He really the best for real. So that's what it would have been. Back to Bully, man. He's entertaining.
Hold on, my bad, T.O. He that brother lost. He lost on that card. He just fought this past week on the Josh Kelly.
He won. No. You thinking about the other dude, Alexander got knocked out, and then Madrimov, he just won on Zuffa on Sunday actually.
Okay.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, he won. I thought he had lost the fight. Somebody told me he lost.
He still lost 2 fights back to back. He lost to Bud and then he lost to Berger right after.
Yeah, yup. And then he got signed to Zuffa, and he actually just won his fight. I actually caught that Zuffa card.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know he fought on the Zuffa card. That's my fault.
Nah, he wasn't on that Zuffa card. He was on the Andy Cruz, Raymond Tide card.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was at.
But I know one thing. He didn't look like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread, like everybody was painting him after he took Crawford for a spin out there in the ring.
Yeah,
but back to Billy, and what's the name? Going to be a bang out fight. It's going to be an entertaining fight, and then of course you got the main event, Barrios versus Garcia. The winner to get Debo Dev. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight for redemption.
Ryan clean this boy
Back in Blood, part 2. So I'm hoping that my man Ryan is fighting with his right sense of mind so that he can go up in there and give his very best effort and possibly pull out that victory so that we can line it up. Because that's a huge fight in the making. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney.
What I wanted to say about that Frank Martin hate is what I noticed that a deeper pattern what these dudes try to do is if Tank wins a fight, they'll use that as a win for the other guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it'll discredit, it eliminates competition by saying that Frank Martin is trash. You know what I'm saying? Rather than the fact that he analyzed the fact that he's losing not only to the best guy, but to the same guy that Shakur is going to ultimately lose to as well. And, and Devin and probably a whole lot of other motherfuckers that they believe in. But if Tank beats that person, then it's like they want to eliminate the competition as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? They're not always going to be, some of them are going to be stepping stones for him. But then the other ones, if they could evade that fight and have less responsibility, they're going to do that. And I think that that's what the deal is with Frank Martin.
Well, I'll say this, right? This is the problem with that whole situation, right? They're all playing the leftover bowl, right? So as far as I'm seeing it, Javante is winning either way because even though Rolly beat Ryan, hell, he beat both of y'all. So what do that say? Lamont, you went to a draw with Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? You said I went to a draw with you. You went to a draw with Pitbull Cruz. So what the hell does that really say? And again, we have another leftover bowl. We got Frank Martin, we got Ryan Garcia, and we got Mario Barrios. Two of Tank's leftovers headlining an event. So as far as I can tell, he's still up on the board.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a great point. Great point yet again, So, but yeah, fire card, man, fire card. Yeah, I think we got some good shit to
Hold on. I can't believe y'all gonna let Jab do that. We're not gonna do that. Tank ain't up on nobody board right now. Tank missed out on that Jake Paul payday. Tank had a horrible 2025. So he ain't up on the board.
If Tank would have fought Jake Paul and Calvin Ford, hold on. Hey, let me say this real quick, Jab Queen. If Tank would have fought, Jake Paul, we would have been burying Calvin Ford and motherfucking Kenny Ellis right now. Ain't that his name? Coach Kenny. We would have been burying both of them motherfuckers. If Tank would have fought Jake Paul, somebody was gonna die apparently. So
wow.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
And I didn't mean it in that aspect. I meant as far as the opponents that they try to trash. That's what I was talking about. We know he struggled 2025. I'm talking about his opponents that everybody likes to downplay. All 2025, all of them headlined events, and now going into 2026. So his opposition sucks, his opposition ass, but they headline and main events. Make sense.
It's like it's King Midas, man. He got the golden touch. It's like he's anointing these dudes.
Like a lot of people say, this era is it's a weak era. I hear it all the time, every day on my show. They say this era is devoid of talent, and this is what we got. These guys are still being moved. Barrios is moved by Louis the Cubist, one of the power players in the sport, and Ryan is with Golden Boy, and we know what Oscar De La Hoya has done. So, that's just what it come down to. These dudes, this is what the era we in. Like y'all saying, look at Devin Haney. Now, he looking like the king on the hill, because he's the last man standing for the big fight, right? Tank can't get it. Shakur looking at Devin. Keyshawn looking at Devin. And then everybody else, what Conor Ben gonna say, we ain't gonna do it. Rolly say, we ain't gonna do it. Waiting on Ryan. So, like y'all said, y'all tell me this all the time. I hear this all the time. This era is devoid of talent. So, hopefully, God willing, they'll start moving Abdullah and Scooter Davis and
to the forefront. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that way we can get this kind of, get back to really fighting like that Abdullah Sam Noakes fight.
But you know what, B3, I don't think it's void of talent. I think it's void of heart, yo. Like, I don't think any of them really want to challenge themselves because they're afraid of losing their O's. Like I said, these boys grew up watching Mayweather. I don't think they paid much attention to Pretty Boy Floyd. They saw Mayweather glorifying that O, so that's what they are doing. They're in protection mode, and they're not really trying to challenge themselves. Some of them are skilled, and I don't think they got the heart to test their skills.
I want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna just respond to that. I do disagree, and I'm gonna say this because a lot of these guys have shown heart. I'm just gonna say this era we don't have a lot of names, and like you said, Tank has made all the names. Devin, Ryan, and all the other fighters. Like, these guys fight their hearts out. We see Devin versus Ryan. We see Barrios versus Tank. It really took a lot to stop Barrios. We've seen all the other fights Barrios has been in. He's really tough, like durable guys. These guys and Rolly, look what Rolly has done after he didn't got clipped by Tank and stopped by Pitbull Cruz. So I feel like they got heart, but like you're saying, it's only PBC is really the only company that was really building up the stars. Like Devin
Yeah.
decided to go his own way, and now only fighters that really got any respectfully had really motion was on the PBC. EJ, the Charlie, y'all know.
Well, the
So
thing
that's what
is
it
that
is. We just left now.
well, to add to that point, or to further really add to Jab Queen's point, the thing is that they're going after a certain business model. It's not that the sport is only centered around one talent. It's that the people that the talent is more spread out, but those people have centered themselves around the Mayweather business model. So everybody has been looking at being the next Mayweather. Like everybody's fighting for a Tank Davis spot or a Canelo spot. Nobody's trying to be the champion of 154, with 3-4 title defenses. Nobody's trying to, build up an actual division and build up their names outside of the name. And that's how names become bigger issues than actual championship belts. Now, like you said, everybody wants to fight Devin, but what was Devin's marquee fucking performance to make him the mark of measure for the goddamn talent for everybody to build their name up off of him? Like, there should be some belts or something. There should be some type of prestige surrounding this, because when you look at the most dominant performance, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking? How is his name bigger than anybody else's? It's because he come from that Mayweather stable.
Yeah.
And it's still, you know what I'm saying, that it's people got to get away from that Mayweather model and just get to a motherfucking division where they feel strongest at, and take a belt, claim it, defend it, and then start adding prestige to the division, and we could get away from the fucking names.
Now, let's keep it 1,000 though. Devin Haney, he did come from that Mayweather tree, but he also a nigga that can win fights.
What has he done?
Hold on. Let's not. It's not about. He has a body of work. So you can say that, and you can you watch so much boxing, so you can parse here, and you could look at this and like critique that, but nigga winning fights. So until somebody beat him, then at the end of the day, he's he's the man on top right now. We all know
Yeah, but he's
Ryan,
not fighting names. Like to me, I don't care about these belts. Like I know a lot of y'all are like
but that's what
in
I'm
love.
saying. But hold on. Who is not the names
I care about
though?
competition. I care about competition.
That's what I'm. Okay, fair enough. So who is he supposed to fight other than who he fought?
How about anybody else in the damn divisions? Like, okay, so what weight class do you want to start at? The Loma one was a decent win, but you waiting for a Regis Progress when you could have stayed at 135 and made that fight with Shakur Stevenson. They were supposed to fight back at 135. He could have fought. Now Tio was ducking, yes, Tio was ducking, but you could have stayed at 135 and you could have fought Shakur at 140. There was plenty of smoke. There's plenty of smoke there now. At 147, it's void of any like 147 is really dead, right? So that's his opportunity to maybe make that weight class pop. But let's not act like he didn't move up there when Jerron Boots Ennis moved up to 154.
Yeah, he did. He fucking left. He ran out that division.
Hey, shout out to my brother B3. I didn't know you was up on this damn panel, man. Shout out to my good brother B3.
Yo, Cam, can I say something real quick?
Good, bro.
Yo, this is what like, don't get me wrong, I like Devin, okay? I like Devin, and the more and more I see Devin, I'm like, damn, this dude, he's been positioned so well that he's getting these fights that other fighters want to get, but they can't even get. And I'm not gonna fully discredit Bill, because Bill, and I'm not calling him Trill Bill, I'm calling him Unc Bill. Unc Bill has definitely positioned Devin in a way to where he's able to get all these fights. But what's making me sick to the stomach is that you got Devin D Riders helmet on, just bouncing, bro, straight nasty shit, saying that Boots is not gonna get the Xander fights and that Devin could just surpass Boots and get that shit. And it's like, bro, Boots literally put in the work. He's got that interim. And if anyone should get it, it's Boots. But you know what? Like Devin doing these little tactics, it's just crazy to me. But Devin he's a good fighter, and he's been positioned strategically perfect. And I know we can all agree, because at 30,
Bill is definitely great at that.
and you know what? You know what's crazy? People forget. People are saying, "Oh, Shakur and Devin is the biggest fight." No, it wasn't. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not. Because what happened at 35 after that Loma fight when Shakur jumped in that ring? Shit got hot. We going to 40, bro. They moved right up to 40 and fought Regis. But you see all these little things, you know, the Devin fans, some of them are delusional and they start to believe this shit. And now you got the narrative that Boots ain't getting a Xander fight because Devin is just gonna come in and he's gonna take that fight. Well, I hope Boots gets those belts, and I hope Devin got to fight Boots. But let's be honest, he's not gonna do that. He's not, because Boots will put an ass whooping on him, because Boots is very dedicated to the craft. He ain't fucking around with these girls. He's not out here bullshitting. We don't hear no crazy stories about him. He's in the gym working. I could bet my whole paycheck that Boots probably goes to bed at 10 o'clock when he's training, or even earlier, to be up getting that work, because that's how dedicated he is. But that's all I gotta say.
I like what you talking about as far as Boots right there, as far as like the 154 division, man, because that's the hottest division in boxing right now, man.
Yes, it is on fire.
Xander unifying up right there, and then you got, you know, Josh Kelly champion, and then Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora, he's about to be active in March. You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on. Hopefully, we can get Boots Burton right here, man. That's the thing. But then, you know, I seen fucking Josh
Cam,
Kelly.
something just came out. My
He
bad, Cam.
said
Something came out today about
some other shit in an
Virgil and
interview right here recently. Talk about, he like, you know, yeah, they signed, but they talk about now that, you know, they won the title, that they feel like they got options now.
Scary than a motherfucker. That's what it is.
Yeah, I watched that last night on my show. Now they talking about, you know, they didn't expect to win, but now since they did win, they don't really want to fight Boots. Like, it's a lot of scary activity that people will somehow shift blame on Duran Boots Ennis, which is crazy to me. I don't even understand how people can fix their mouths to call this man a duck when we see men literally ducking him in 4K.
Hey, Cam, you can hear me?
Nah, I don't.
This is crazy right here.
I
I'm
don't
like,
think you
damn,
can.
like
You might have to
they
jump
said
in.
they
I think
got
you can hear
options.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out.
Can you hear me?
No, yeah, we can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
I think it was.
Kim, Kim, I gotta go, baby. I'll holler at you later. Happy birthday. Salute to the panel, salute to the chat, y'all.
For sure. Yo, shit, I gotta make moves too, Cam. Shit, I gotta give me something to eat and shit. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Yo,
Man, I
Cam.
appreciate you, bro.
Look at
Yeah, man, a little crazy little
look at Josh
situation
Kelly
right
in that
there,
shit.
man.
He looks
with
scary.
the bull right there, man. And final statements from you, Isaiah and B3, man. Y'all can go ahead and end it out, man, and get your final statements, man.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick. Appreciate you bringing me on, Cam.
Let me go ahead and go out because I can't hear.
Oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna wait a second there, man. Shout out to everybody. Definitely a good cook. Salute to the Queen Jab. Everybody was on the panel. T Hill. Listen, AWM in the building. Yeah, Unc Bill, that was funny. I was like, shoot, when you pimping, you trill, but when you do bass, you Unc for sure. You gotta lay off that. You can't be messing around. You go from trill to Unc. Cam, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good.
Okay, bet. No, I was just saying, appreciate you bringing me on, and another fire show, man. Happy birthday to you.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah.
And that's really it, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all have a wonderful week. Peace.
You already know, bro. Isaiah, what you doing, bro? What's your final statements, my brother?
Yo, could you hear me okay?
I can hear you good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nah, Cam, you know, I'm just sick to the stomach, bro. How a bunch of Devin fans are tripping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And then on top of that, you got Unc Bill. You got the delusional fans saying, "Oh, but Bill's team beat up Tiger Johnson." I got a video of Bill on the floor getting stomped out.
Man,
this shit nasty, bro. But I all I want to say is, I really do hope Boots is able to handle his business, and he's able to finally get that title shot that he deserves. Because if anyone deserves it more, it ain't Devin, bro. Because Devin knows, bro. He knew it was good. If Devin wanted that smoke, he would have stayed at 47 and he would have challenged Boots. He knows what it is. He's just capping, bro. He's capping, and that's all I want to say, bro. But I want to say happy B-Day to you, bro. And it was fire to be back to hear you out today. I had a job interview, that's why I was able to jump in and shit.
You all good, bro. Man, I appreciate you, brother, man. Much love, brother, man, for sure, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. Yo, you enjoy your day, my boy. All right, later.
For sure. Yeah, man. You already know, man. Banger show, man. And much love, man. Appreciate all the love, man. In the super chat, man. And the cash app, man. For sure, man. For no more sleepwalking. And my boy, fucking D1, man. My dog, D1, man. One of my day one guys, man. For sure, man. Hey, no more sleepwalking. Put the bounty on motherfucking dumbass hacker head today, man. Crazy shit today, man. So salute to y'all, man. Everybody enjoy y'all day, man. Much love and blessings and peace and prosperity to everybody. And we out of here, man. We about to chill and go kick it, man.
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece seem basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it.